100 people already watching. Oh, I need to breathe a bit more. 100 people already watching at 9 o'clock on New Year's Eve. You've got nowhere better to be than hang out with us here. Shocking, really, isn't it? How are you all doing? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to what is officially going to be both Magic This.
Oh.
Every fucking time, Sam.
I need to mute.
Every fucking time.
There you go.
Well, it's going to be both our last stream of 2023 and our first stream of 2024 and a bit of a marathon, and I'm definitely not already completely fucked and knackered and tired. So I'm going to rely on you lot to get me through this a little bit, okay? We have got at least 2 hours and 55 minutes to do, as you can see in that bottom corner, right? How are you all on this fine Sunday? Wherever you're tuning in from, how are you getting on? How are you doing? Welcome to the channel. Thank you for choosing to hang out with us on this fine Sunday as we celebrate the new year. Can we get to? Gaz will like this one. Gaz will like this poll. New poll for you guys like this. There you go. What a big clock you have. I've heard things like that before. Midlife crisis, Warhammer or dad taxi. Nothing else I'm allowed to do. That's fair. Anyway, thank you Nordost, Adrian, Kianan and Leeks Veeks for the gifteds. I caught 2 of them. I didn't catch the other one. That's 4. I thought I'd set you a bit of a challenge tonight. We're on for 3 fucking hours, right? Just to entertain you people on New Year's Eve and to celebrate it with you. So I set a challenge. Instead of 100, I set 200 gifted memberships tonight.
Okay.
I actually said, I originally set 300. I was like 100 an hour. Well, that's probably being a greedy fuck.
Yeah.
So I went down a bit. Came down a bit. I'm building my angry one. Good man. Hello from Monday. Oh yeah, some people are already in the new year, aren't they, Strictly? I'm sat in my pants watching, eating Rowan chips. Mrs. What? Hang on.
Eating what?
I'm sat in my pants watching, eating Rowan chips. Mrs. out my hair. What a new year fucking get in. I guess Foxy means cut his hair. I said no to the poll. I'm not sure that many people have nothing better to do with it. Challenge accepted, Gaz. We're already over 100. We've been live for like 3 minutes. We're already over 100. So, meh. Happy New Year from California. This is the only way I can catch you live. Hey, Painted Yellow. Happy New Year to you as well. So what we're going to do tonight, I thought about putting structure in place. I absolutely decided not to put any structure in place at all for tonight. There is no structure. I originally had this kind of idea that at some point during the Christmas period, I was going to go through the year and pick up my favourite moments from the channel and pick up my favourite moments from Warhammer. And then I decided during the Christmas period, I can't be asked. So I didn't do any of that. That's not happened. So what we're going to talk about is what's happened this year. Anything you want to. Anything, you can bring up anything you want to talk about. We'll talk about it. Whether it's 40k related, Warhammer related, channel related. Entirely up to you. Pick up anything you want. We could talk about those things. And then we can also talk about our Warhammer resolutions for 2024. What things are you looking to do? What things are you looking to achieve? And actually, you can't. I mean, look, we're a family more than just a channel. So if you want to talk about things that aren't Warhammer related in terms of goals for 2024, you can do that as well. So you can, in fact, talk about any other goal you have in 2024. Any other, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Resolution, plan, things that you want to do. In the meantime, thank you so much, Rum O'Clock, for the 5 gifted. You fucking hero. And then Mr. the Joseph Svensson, who's already a Thane, I might add. Many Thanes tonight, just saying. Tonight's the night to upgrade to Thane, like Buckshot81 has just done. He's listening to me. They already knew what was coming. Get yourself in the WhatsApp chat. It's full of wonderful people. Already a Thane. He's gifted 50 memberships, Liz.
Amazing.
We're on for that 300, aren't we? You're a legend, Mr. the Joseph Svensson. Thank you so much. Buckshot, thank you for upgrading to Thane tier. Get yourself in WhatsApp. There's a link in the Discord. It should upgrade your membership level in Discord. It should give you access to the link. Click the link. Get yourself in Discord. If you have in Discord and WhatsApp, if you have problems with getting in the WhatsApp, make sure you DM me. Fucking hell.
Happy New to you, buddy.
Mr. Sven, thanks for the 50. Happy New Year to you too, man. You're a beautiful human being. And the Thanes are already saying new Thane incoming. All right, so already says it on here. Hang on. New Thane incoming. They get excited. So thank you so much, Buckshot. Thank you, Carlos Val, for the gifted as well. You hero. That puts us 60 already. Lou says we can't get to 300 in a night. She's a negative Nancy, right? She's left the room. Hey, babe.
I'm having to keep an eye on my cake.
I beg your pardon?
She's licking her lips, and I know she likes pineapple.
Well, put the cake in the oven. Like in the top level of the oven. Shut
It's
the door.
right, I've pushed it right back.
That doesn't stop her. We watch her eat the butter on the camera. What I've also... True. Am I lying?
No.
What I've also done tonight, chat, is I've opened a fresh bottle of Vikings Blood Mead. There was talk between Lucy and I of getting through the bottle, and she says it doesn't happen. New Year's, though, isn't it? I remember when we first started Beer and Banter, I remember that the first set of streams were just people super chatting, take a swig, take a swig. It was fucking horrible, that. Ugh, oh my God. Anyway, we have a new thing. We had 50 gifted. We had more gifted. Mrs. Fenholio super chatted $50.
Oh.
We're just quit now, I guess.
Let's just go, yeah.
Which
Happy
is
New
actually
Year.
$63 apparently. Thanks for the live stream, saves me. You're very welcome. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for being here. What is the best start for an Eldari army? The combat patrol's actually pretty good, to be fair. Dan Skippy with 5 more gifted. Come on, chat. Lou says we can't do 300 in a night. Evan, thank you for the 5. But she's ever the negative Nancy
Me?
when it comes to you lot putting your hands in your pockets.
Me?
Yeah.
Am I?
Yeah, she's always the one that's like, don't do it. Don't spend
Oh,
money.
yeah, that's true. Don't do it. Find a better pension plan instead.
There's no better pension plan, because if you don't invest in this pension plan, there'll be nothing to watch when you are retired. There you go. See? Practice. Should we look at the Sunday preview for next week? Old World and more. We can do that as well. That's something we can do. I'm so peeved. Can't get Vikings blood in Australia. Oh my God. I found it. I'm going to add you up to something now. I found this on a random website, which meant that I paid £12.50 for shipping, because I was so desperate to have more Vikings blood meat, which meant I had to order 2 bottles to make it sort of more worth it. But it's sold out everywhere else in the UK. This is like the most popular one. It's bloody gorgeous. Buckshot, after becoming a Thane, are you in WhatsApp yet, Buckshot? Is he? No. He's now gifted 20 members.
Amazing.
He's also our top gifter on what's the other one called? Twitch. Thank you. That's the one. The other one, yeah.
You're going senile, you are.
20 more now. Oh my fucking God. Oh my God. Don't get me all emotional tonight. Leaks, thanks for the 5. Resolution is to fess up about paint my secret Thousand Sons army, given the rate I paint the army should be finished for New Year's Eve 2027. Leaks, you're the one with the Amazon hiding technique, right? It's genius, by the way. I'm home by myself, but it's definitely better than being at work, which is normally where I spend New Year. That sounds amazing. Well, welcome, people. Welcome. So, it's 9:10. So I reckon for at least the first hour, let's talk about the last year.
Okay.
All right, let's talk about what happened in 2023. You guys can stick in big, colourful postcards if you want to interrupt me. 10 US or more if you do want to interrupt me. But we're going to talk briefly about 2023. I'm going to attack it mostly from a channel perspective, because I think if you'd have asked me exactly this time last year when we were streaming on New Year's Eve, how's the next 12 months going to pan out? I wouldn't have fucking guessed what's happened. I would not have guessed what's happened in the next...
I think if somebody did say this is going to happen, I think I'd be like, what did we ever do to you to wish us that kind of year?
There's no way I would have predicted the year that happened. Grimgar, he's just upgraded to Thane Loose. 2 Thanes in a night. Everyone, it's New Year's Eve. Everyone's half cut and getting their dicks out. Well done. What a legend. Get yourself in WhatsApp again. They've already saying it. Another one that it's on the. They get excited when there's new people coming in because they don't feel so weird then for being Thanes. Anyway, thank you so much, Grimgar. Make sure you get yourself in the WhatsApp chat. Thank you, 95 Ginger Rain, for the 10 Canadian. Goal this year is to build and paint my entire pile of shame. 4 to 5 thousands of 4 different armies, all still new in box. Retire from the military this year at 46. Should have the time to get it all done. Well, what a fucking legend, retiring from the military at the age of 46. Sounds like you did a full career as well. What a hero. Taby, thanks for the 5. Happy New Year, Liam, Luke, and the fam.
Happy New
It's
Year.
really weird because Lucy's brother is called Luke. It's very bizarre what you keep calling her Luke. Anyway, this year, 2023, right, like I said, right, if you'd have asked me last year at New Year's Eve when we did our stream how it was going to go, what it was going to be like, I'd have said, well, when we launched last year, when we launched 2023, everything was still being done from this house. Streams are still being completed in the garage. DZ still existed and was a business we were running, and I was trying to work out how I could better serve content for that. We were looking at going more into the pre-recorded routes for that specific project, that specific business. I guess it was kind of normal jogging was the plan. See how much we can continue to grow the channel. Maybe a few more thousand subs. Maybe try and improve the membership base a little bit. And I guess for the first 2 to 3 months of the year, it kind of started that way, actually. It was pretty much as I had planned, or as we had planned. And then March hit, and Mr. The Winters decided to do what Mr. The Winters decided to do, and decided that he didn't want to continue with DZ. We had a long old chat about it, decided that it was time to go our separate ways. I wanted to focus on live content. He didn't. He wanted to continue to do his pre-recorded. He wasn't enjoying running the business. And so we went our separate ways, or agreed to. We then very publicly got told it's happening now, and I went, oh fuck. I remember that evening, Joe and I were sat over when the office was the other way around until 2 days ago.
I was 1 foot out the door taking the boys to a soft play, and I was like, I want to be here for Leon, but I was me if I cancel soft play.
I was literally about to cancel the stream because of my back.
Yeah, you had a bad back.
Yeah, and we went and streamed anyway, and that kind of, I came away from there a little bit punch drunk, like what do we do now? Like, and I've said this forever, right? The man had to do what was right for him. But I was like, what do we do now? And Luce and I were looking on job websites.
Happy New Year to all. Happy New Thane. Let's get another 3 hours equals time for a short stream gallery. Spending the evening with some hobby whilst wife watches Drag Race. Decent chilled night. Much love.
Much love to Jill as well. I love you, Jill. Thanks so much for the 10. You're a hero. Maybe a mini stream gallery. I don't know. It depends how much mead I drink later. You might be able to get me to do anything you want. So we were both looking at jobs, etc. And we kind of sat there and was like, you know what? So I think we had the conversation. And I was like, well, there's 2 paths. One path is I go and get a job and I go back to being a normal grown-up human being. And then you were like, what's the other path? I said, well, the other path is we just try and go it alone. And if it fails...
Thank you so much for year of awesome community, awesome shows, hilarious Friday evenings, and more. My 40k goal for 2024 is to finish my 3k PTS of Orcs, which I started last year, and play more games.
Sounds amazing, Evan. Well, good luck to you. And thank you so much for the 15 as well. You're a hero. So the other option was we go it alone, and you were like, what happens if it fails? Well, if it fails, I end up getting a job and being a grown-up human being. And if it succeeds, well, we continue to do what we're doing. So it's kind of a no-brainer at that point. If one of them fails, the end goal of both is just to go back to work. Mm-hmm. So we gave it a go. We went for it, chat. We absolutely went for it. I took on some work with Titans to bridge a bit of a revenue gap. We pushed the streams. We're now doing 5 streams a week with the Liam and Joe show on Thursday, 2 games, the 40k show and 40k After Dark. 5 shows a week. And we went out to Titans for the launch of 10th edition, which was great fun. So 10th edition came out. We didn't know at the start of the year 10th edition was coming, but 10th edition came out. After, of course, we'd seen Astro Retirement releases, World Eaters releases, etc. So we went out for the launch of 10th edition. And then in September, October time, maybe September time-ish, probably actually August strictly, I was like, we can't continue in this garage. I don't know what it was about streaming in the garage that was... We spoke about this a bit. It was like there was just no separation from work and home at all, ever.
I think I know the summer gets really hot in there, and then the winter it's really cold. And I wonder if we just had a couple of heat waves, and I wonder if that was, oh my god, this garage is, you can't breathe in here.
It was just, I think I just got to a point where I was suffering mild burnout, and part of that is there was no way to escape work at all. It was just on all the time, and everything was in our house and in our home. And the people that we had coming to the channel, Chris, Joe, Brom, Paddy, Eddie, amazing people, not a problem for being in the house. Mm-hmm. Like, they were not in the way. And yet I was like, I'm just done with home being work. And we decided that we needed to kind of to even have any chance of growing a little bit, we needed to go for it and try and get ourselves a studio. And so we went hunting for studio, found the current place in late August, early September, and said to the estate agents, how long is it going to take to get the solicitors to write up the lease? It'd be 3 to 6 months minimum. Oh, okay, 3 to 6 months. It's September, so we're talking New Year earliest. Yeah. Probably a bit later, probably February time. Yeah. That's okay. We can live with that. We can save some money. We can start squirreling. We can be a bit more kind of reserved of how we spend, even as a channel. We can get everything ready, and then we can go for it. And we can get ourselves launched in the new studio. And then I submitted the alterations I wanted to make to the channel to the studio, sorry, to the office, of which the landlord went, "He's not really changing anything." The agent's like, "No, not really. Just putting up some fake walls." Yep, pretty much that's it. So he said, "Oh, we don't need a full commercial lease for that. There's no need. There's no requirement. It's not got customers coming in. It's just what's called a law society lease here in the UK." So I was like, "Okay, cool. I never heard of this thing before, by the way." So what does it mean? And the estate agent said, "Well, that means we can do it. It doesn't need to be a solicitor." Okay. So how long does it take? 2 weeks max. Right. Okay then. And so we got fast-forward the studio, and you've now seen the result of that as well.
Happy New Year to Liam, Luce and all the team. Echoing everyone else's kind words. Roll on 2024.
Alex, thank you so much for that. You're a hero. Happy New Year to you too. And so we then absolutely decimated our savings, personal included, to get that studio built. And you saw it launch mid-November. Adrian came across for it. What a fucking legend he is. That's now done, finished, running. I can't wait to get back in there on Tuesday. I'm very proud of it. So we ended last year doing everything from this house. Deployment Zone was still out, both of our main sources of income.
Yeah.
It was basically what propped the house up. To the end of this year, where we now have our own professional studio that the Thanes have visited, where the team can go and produce content even when I'm not there, as they've shown they can do when you were on holiday.
Yeah.
And we are completely 100% self-sufficient,
Yeah.
which has led to this year many a sleepless night and stressful evening. We've got it. And I'm feeling really good about 2024.
Yeah.
Like, we got through that year.
Yeah.
We got through a wage dump where it was like, we're getting loads of money, we're getting no money. Within like that.
Yeah.
Like within a week that went. And like, oh shit. To now, completely self-sufficient. And if the growth curve continues, and I really hope it does, and this is, I mean, ultimately down to you people obviously out there, but if the growth curve continues, we could look at bringing more people on in the new year.
You guys should all be so proud of what you've achieved in the last 12 months. You've had so much going on in the background and the content has been consistently excellent. You are all amazing. Except Eddie. What a dweeb.
To be fair,
No.
thank you so much for the 20, but to be fair to Eddie, right, here's Horace. He's arguably had worse shit going on in the background in the last 12 months than we have. He's had a much rougher time with his wife, who gave birth the end of last year, I mean 2022, who at the end found a brain tumour, and it wasn't until about 2 months ago where they finally finished all the operations required to make sure that she's back to being what would be considered normal. Well, as normal as any person who marries Eddie can be. But like, he had that going on in the background, and he still turned up to streams and came and hung out and all that kind of, like, what a fucking hero.
Yeah.
The team is amazing.
Yeah.
I love them. They're brilliant people. Anyway, thank you so... I've got some gifteds that I need to talk about as well. Grimgar, we got you. So thank you, Sean Keegan, for the gifted membership. You're a hero. Thank you so much, Taby, for the 5 gifted. Legend Neil, thank you for the 5 gifted. Amazing. Joseph Svensson, thank you for the 1 gifted. Pack it in. You've already done 50 and you're a Thane. Stop it. And then Ozzy, thank you so much for upgrading to Jarl tier. The Jarl's only giveaway is live in the Discord until midnight tonight. At midnight, it will draw the winner. Okay? So if you want to upgrade from Scald to Jarl tier, I like it because it means if you've been gifted a membership, you upgrade, and then that means you're in the renewal cycle then.
I turned 45 this year, only realized on Christmas Eve that I am now closer to 50 than 40, which sucks balls. So this year I need to pull my thumb out of my ass and sort out myself, my hobby and my mindset.
Pull your thumb out your ass, Turkish. Amazing, thanks Gaz. Gaz is a fucking community legend as well, by the way. He does the weekend workshop every single week as well. What a hero. One of our main moderators on YouTube and in Discord as well. Fucking legend. So thank you, Gaz, and thanks for the 10, man. But yeah, if you want to upgrade, now's the time to upgrade with the Jarl's only giveaway finishing at midnight tonight. Combat Patrol box of your choice. It will draw it at midnight whilst we're on stream. As long as Gas set it all up properly. It's on him though, right? It's on him. Not on me. Luke, thank you for the gifted.
Have to run one to say thanks you and your family for the effort you have put in this year. I hope the entire community realizes the amount of stress this year has been on your household, although never shown you rock.
Thank you so much, Ginger Age. I don't think people will realise. Like the one baffling, I was hoping for 30k on New Year's Eve. we're a bit short. You're laughing at.
You.
So unless all 196 of you go out there and tell like 5 people each, go subscribe fucking now, that's not happening, is it? I was like, how good would it be if that hit 30k like just before midnight? We didn't get close.
No.
People tried. Warhipster tried. Quipster tried. People tried. We did it. It helped, but it didn't really work. It didn't really work, did it? But you know, we were close. I would like this to be 40k by the end of this next year. It's one of my goals. 2023, bit of a roller coaster. 10th edition itself was a bit of a roller coaster. Massive roller coaster for the channel and for our home life. Feel like we've come out of it the other side stronger, poorer right now because of the studio. But you know, it's set for 23.59, so it didn't screw up saying Happy New Year.
Would you do something if you got 40,000 subs? Would you do something for 40k? So would you do something?
Everything we do is for 40k though.
No, but you know how you'd have the road to 30k. When you get to 40k, would you do something like?
I think I'd like to do something at every major milestone.
Okay.
40k feels like a major milestone because we play 40k.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah. So I guess that would. I think I would like to do something for 40k. I'd then like to do something for 50k, then probably 75, and then maybe 100.
Okay.
I think that's my plan.
So you're going to go 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 75.
Well, maybe not 30. I don't know about 30. Maybe we'll do something at 30.
It's right up there.
That's just the road to 30k. That was trying to get there by midnight. They failed. So fuck them. All they had to do was go out there and be my, what's the word you're looking for?
Yes,
disciples, not disciples.
If they're out there, they're not in here.
They're posted on social media, Luke. So don't leave their armchairs.
They might have to actually go out onto the streets and spread the word, Liam.
I'm about to say a sentence which sounds like a lie. What? Nobody upgraded to Thane. It's not. It is a lie because somebody has, but they're called Nobody.
I remember.
But they're not Nobody. They're a Thane.
I remember Nobody coming to a GT, and I felt really awkward writing his name tag out because I thought it was so mean to himself that he's called himself.
We've never had Nobody come to a GT. There's always been someone there. Hourless.
Wow.
Hours of fun with that name.
We're
Thank you so much
only half an hour
Thank you
into
so
that.
much for becoming 3 Thanes in a night, chat. I wonder. Oh no, no one said yet. Just excited. No one yet. We'll see. Anyway, thank you so much for the upgrade. You're a fucking legend. You're all amazing people. Anyway, I need to jump back into super chats that I may have missed. I got that one. So we got to go in for Kazarian. Thank you for the 5. When I started as a member in the channel, you started talking about maybe having to go back to work. Typical. So pleased for how far you've come. Thank you so much. It was a real risk earlier in the year. Genuinely, it was a real thing. I actually not only was on job websites, but I put a bunch of applications in and put some feelers out. I even spoke to my old boss, who I think would probably find a place for me if I really needed
Babe,
it.
can you stop looking at your phone? It's a distraction to me.
How's it distract? You're over there. How's it distract?
Because I can see it light up in my peripheral. Your attention is required on the
And
internet.
I'm doing a good job of that until you shouted at me. I was doing perfectly fine. I didn't even stop the sentence.
Phone down.
I will throw something at you heavy.
Good. Throw the phone over here.
See, now you've thrown me off. Now I don't know what I was saying.
Oh no.
Oh, so we were on job websites. I was actually putting applications in and speaking to my boss. I actually still have a good relationship with my old boss, thankfully. He keeps asking me to go for coffee. I'm like, YouTube's still doing well, Dave. That's not a problem right now.
You should still have coffee.
I will still have coffee. He's a nice guy. And we catch up like every quarter, I think, for coffee. Yeah. Every like 3 months or something. So that was like all joking. I know I've talked about it in the past, Kev, but it was a real, actual, genuine risk that we were thinking about doing. Luce was talking about getting in touch with all of our old bosses because she used to work in care homes and see if there was night shifts going. And like I was like, this is a real thing that we might actually have to do. And at the same time, like, well, we're going to go for it anyway. Like I said to you earlier, like it doesn't make sense not to go for it. We're going to have to go for it anyway and give it a go and see what we can do. And we went for it, and fuck me, it worked. I can't thank all of you enough for it, quite honestly, because without the people here, without people like you, Kaz, becoming a member around that time, without people literally genuinely throwing money at us, it doesn't work. We don't keep Joe going. We don't keep this house going. We have to go back and work. And if I have to go back and work, I can't stream as much as I do right now, just because I have to focus on the thing that literally puts food on the table and a roof over our heads. But because of you incredible human beings, and because of the amazing support we've had in 2023, and you know, fingers crossed, touch wood, all that kind of stuff, long may it continue, we've been able to continue to entertain you people, and I hope offer some kind of value. You know, our our kind of standard membership is Gold tier at $4.99, cheaper than a Netflix subscription. And I like to think for some people who enjoy hobby content and 40k content, we offer sometimes more entertainment and perhaps slightly better quality than in fact the Netflix. I mean, I know I'm a serial YouTube consumer. You know I'm a serial YouTube consumer.
Yeah.
I watch a bit of I watch Sons of Anarchy on the Disney Channel, or what was the other one I was watching? The Boys on Amazon, for example, has been kind of what I've watched this year. Otherwise, and Vikings, which is I think Amazon as well. Otherwise, I am an absolute serial YouTube watcher. The first thing I do when I sit down on my morning coffee, if I'm not streaming or something like Twitch this morning, the first thing I do, YouTube on, has any of my favourite creators uploaded a video. That's what I do. That's me. I much prefer YouTube over than anything else. And I try my best for my favourite creators to support them if I can, because they entertain me. They're my source of entertainment. And there are people in the world, we've had this comment a billion times. We had this comment on DZ. I've had this comment on YouTube. I'm not paying for your content. As if you're going to put content behind a paywall. Why would I pay for content? YouTube should always be free. Okay, I mean, okay, that it's an opinion. But if everybody on YouTube only ever put content out for free, you wouldn't get the level of content you get on YouTube.
You'd also just have all the trolls in.
I mean, our content is all free. We're trying that this year. We haven't put a paywall piece of content out since March. So since March, we haven't put one single piece of content behind a paywall. Everything's been available to everybody. In an experiment to be like, I would rather you became a member, upgraded your membership, gift membership, super chat, whatever it is you do, super thanks, blah, blah, blah. I'd rather you do that because you go, I think they deserve it, we enjoy the content, rather than I have to watch the show, which I might then not like, and then I've paid for something that I didn't like.
Yeah.
I think it's a nicer feel. We keep a paywall for the Discord server to keep the trolls out. That is true. Yeah. We do that 100%. Thank you so much, Sean Keegan, for upgrading to Jarl, Brew for upgrading to Jarl, and PCG Scorpion for upgrading to Jarl. All three of you, if you're in Discord, please make sure it updates in Discord before midnight, so you can get access to that Jarl's only giveaway. Okay, I want you to get access to it. You need to watch Reacher. I've been told that actually. I've been told Reacher's good. YouTube is the thing I watch most nowadays. 100%. 100%. String on Kid has said, talking about gifted memberships. Yeah, except allowing gifts is on. I'm an expert at dodging them. ! Snipe me, String on. You could become my favourite person tonight. ! Snipe me. Chat, String on Kid has just said he's an expert at dodging gifted memberships. You know what that means. String on Kid is popping smoke. Also need to go and renew my Twitch sub. Well, we'll be live again. We'll be live again tomorrow night on Twitch, because we're getting back to normal tomorrow, aren't we?
Yeah.
So tomorrow night's hobby night.
Yeah.
So you'll get me on Twitch touching up the scorpions a little bit ready for Tuesday, and then you'll get Loose knitting, which is what people really come for. Yeah. Loose's knitting stream, all right?
I can't do anything with the sewing machine on stream because they're quite loud.
Yeah, it is pretty noisy, isn't it?
So, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think there's a way we can make that work nicely.
No, we can't.
Because even if we muted your microphone, I think it put me off.
Yeah, it would pick up on yours.
It would, yeah.
My little one might get away. If I had like a manual one, that'd be fine.
Yeah. Yes, and thank you for the gifted. I'll do the Jarl giveaway. I'd feel a bit shitty if I won this one. No, don't be silly. You've paid for Jarl. You get access to it. Gifted membership to Bear, says Yeston. Is it not telling people who they gifted to now? It does, yeah. Why hasn't it shown up? Here's Horace. There's Horace. Thank you so much for the gifted membership. What a legend. Amber, thank you for the gifted. Thank you. Oh, this is it now. This is what we're going to do. Everyone's going to try and get String on. Someone link the Discord. If you ! Discord in chat, it will give you the link. Anywho, in terms of 2024 ASMR knitting streams for Luce, she's going to do them topless because you can do that on Twitch.
Nope. Nope.
Black Sails was very good, by the way. I enjoyed Black Sails. So in terms of 2024, the intent for 2024, channel goals, things to do, okay? I want to try and grow the sub count up to 40k in the next year. That's my plan. How I'm going to do that, I haven't got a fucking clue. That's what I'm going to try and do. Hit 40k in the year, right? Part 2, I need to get myself an Eldar army painted that I can play with. It's my army, hence the Twitch streaming and what we're doing on Twitch with the painting, because that's the goal. Part number 3, I'd love to get to a point by the end of the year if I can employ another person, at least part-time, to edit content for us, so I don't have to edit it. because it's just more time spent sat at the computer learning how to edit. So we're going to bring in hopefully pre-recorded games, pre-recorded, and they're going to. I'm going to warn you all now, right? I'm going to warn all 215 of you right now. They're going to be shit to start because we haven't done this sort of stuff without just using a phone. I fucking hate that style. So they're going to be shit to start as we learn our format and how we're going to make it work. But I would like to get to a point where I don't have to sit here for hours on end editing them, and actually we can get the content sent off to someone else. They edit it for us, maybe even part-time, and we can help someone else be involved in the hobby as a maybe even a part-time career. Because it's cool. I like the idea of bringing more people into this wacky world of content creation as a job, because it's mad. It's mad that we get to do this, and it'd be great to have other people that be able to enjoy that same kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? Journey. That's the word I'm looking for. Like same crazy journey. And like if you think about it, if you look at like Tabletop Tactics, Titans, etc., they've all got multiple people that they employ. I mean, they're all much bigger than us, but they've all got multiple. So it's doable. It's definitely doable. Make Joe paint a light colour scheme for Army for 2024. Well, it's not planned miracles, Gusty, right? Drew Peebles has also got exclamation mark snipe me on, by the way. I do it for free. Yeah, but can you actually edit? That's a difference, isn't it? Happy New Year, you big peanut. Thanks, ads. I don't think I've seen you anywhere near enough in 2023, quite frankly. We need to make sure we rectify that in the next year. So there, so to paint an army, hit 40,000, maybe bring someone else in part-time. Not many Warhammer resolutions there. Only really one Warhammer resolution there, thinking about it. But we're going to go for it. You got any hobby, I guess yours isn't Warhammer, hobby-based resolutions for the next year? And this is where you guys can stick yours on colourful postcards as well. I
want to be able to make some clothes. You can go and get some really nice fabric, but to be able to actually make something to wear that someone else could mistake for buying from the shop.
That's okay.
That would be like, oh my
That's really
god,
cool.
Thank you so much.
You absolutely can do that as well. You can do that.
But I tried to do like a stretchy dress for summer out of jersey material that's naturally stretchy. Oh god. I think I cried 3 times and I went, fuck sewing, it's bullshit.
It's fucking bullshit.
And put it away and then gave it 2 weeks and I went, I'm ready to open the cupboard now. I open the cupboard again.
Jono, thank you. Jono, Shock of Impact, Marston, thank you for the 5. Happy New Year, dudes. Can I put my Berserkers in a Rhino and let World Eaters Lord ride alongside? You can, but they won't be part of the same unit. If you do that, Jono, the World Eaters Chaos Lord will not be part of the World Eaters Berserker unit, because you can't split your unit in multiple transports unless they specifically say you can, at which point, if it specifically says you can, it normally allows them to operate as different units anyway. So you can do it, but they can't be part of the same unit, I'm afraid. Thanks for the 5 there, dude, you're a hero. Dave, thank you for the 2. I got warm fuzzies in my tummy for next year for you. Are you sure it's not wind? You know, Dave, you sure it's not wind? Yeston, thank you for the gifted. I think I did this already. Here's Horace, there's Horace, thank you for the gifted. Amber, thank you for the gifted. Buckshot, thank you for the 2 gifted. Legends. So I need to update this now to say 108. 108, because it's new members, this tracks. But for some reason, YouTube does it when people just upgrade, which is annoying. Yarton, thank you for the 5. Thanks for another year of content. Look forward to next year and more varied content.
My other resolution stuff is to just pick up as many old skills as possible. So being able to make anything in the kitchen. And
like tonight with the homemade sweet and sour.
Yeah. With fresh pineapple, which is the devil apparently. I did it, nailed it, everybody ate it. Boop, 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 boop.
That's why I was a bit late to stream chat. I ate a little bit too much.
And then I did pineapple and coconut cake with fresh pineapple puree, which is also the devil apparently.
Which
I nailed it.
I politely had a small slice because I was like, pineapple on a cake. And then I bit it, I was like, oh my, that's actually quite nice.
Ooh. And then guess how I found out that Emmy likes pineapple?
You dropped it on the floor.
She's a thief is what?
She is a thief, actually. Doggo cam. I could set up Doggo cam right now.
But just to pick up all the old skills that I guess nobody passes down anymore because we have a machine that does it all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd love, but to get to this time next year and just name a whole bunch of skills that I've picked up.
It's like food as well. Yeah, we don't have a machine. Well, we do have machines that do it, but you just go and buy it in a jar. I mean, right, hold my hands up. I'm bad for that. I'm one of those people that goes and buys it in a jar. Yeah. But it's what we do, isn't it? We go and I go to like when you were away and the kids were like, want bolognese. It's like, cool. Morrison's bolognese sauce done.
Yeah.
Fried mince, bolognese sauce in, spaghetti. Jobs are good.
Yeah. When I said to James, Have you even looked at a vegetable this week? And he was like,
We had chips multiple times. That's potato.
I think I had an apple.
I think he lied to you. I don't think he did. Adam, thank you so much for the 5 gifted. You fucking legends. Ugh, you're beautiful people, you. 113. We still haven't sniped the people that want sniping, though. Just saying. Anyway, now we're racing through the content a bit too quick here, but I'm going to keep drinking mead and it'll probably get silly later. Your average paramedic. Back to being the average paramedic, Lise. Thank you for the 5 gifted, your hero. You people now, you can tell us what your New Year's resolutions are for. Well, actually, it could be anything. So outside of the channel, outside of the 40,000, the new part-time person, and the paint my own army. Oh, one of the things I really want to do next year is bring in the live studio audience concept.
I love that. I'm going to be in charge of that, aren't I?
Yes. Woo! You'll be in charge of organising the people for that, yes.
The people.
Here's the concept. On a stream, I'm thinking Thursdays. I don't know why I think Thursdays, but I think that if people were going to book a day off to do it, Thursday, Friday for the long weekend is a nicer way of doing it than Monday, Tuesday, then having to travel back and missing a Wednesday. Yeah. So if you have to travel for this, you travel down on a Thursday, you book a Thursday off, book a Friday off, you get a 4-day weekend. If you have to travel for it and you travel down on a Tuesday, you either go into work on a Monday, have Tuesday, Wednesday off, go back. It's weird. So I think the Thursday's the better one to do. And the concept is very, very simple. On a Thursday, you come down to the studio, we host you, we provide dinner, you get to be there whilst we prep and set up, and you get to be a live studio audience for the streamed game as well. I mean, some people might think it's a shit, by the way. I'm conscious. It's just an idea right now. And maybe at points during the stream, we can go and ask the live studio audience questions. Yeah. That'd be fucking cool.
So I won't be there with a microphone invading everyone's personal space. I'll just be the person that emails.
Well, that's what we have a producer for, yeah.
Hello.
We have a producer for that. You have to be home with the children, I'm afraid. Yeah. But that's the thing I want to get started. Personally, at some point, probably mid to late January, I actually need to start getting my fat ass back to the gym. Pumping iron. Oh, that's the face you pull.
I found it really difficult with the whole Fit for 40k thing. I'm trying to pinpoint what I've figured out this much. I don't value dedicated exercise. I've figured out that much. What I value is being active with a purpose.
Yeah.
So
going to a place.
Yeah, walking the dog to the butcher's.
Yeah.
Or riding my bike to somewhere, to town and back, because that's I think a round trip on my bike to town is 10 miles.
Well, that's quite far.
So I'd need the Lucozade tablets and the
ibuprofen. It's quite a push, that.
But I used to do it all the time with James on the back when he was a toddler.
Yeah.
And then COVID happened, nobody went anywhere, and now I can't seem to get back on the bike.
I've definitely become a person who, I mean, when it comes to the channel, I put 110% in all the time, which means that outside of that, I find it very easy to just go down to like 20%.
Yeah.
But I can't be bothered. I'm not interested. I'm not doing it. And I've let like my own personal standards slip a little bit. So, and I just like, the thing is, when I get in the habit of going back to the gym again, which has happened a couple of times in the last 3 years, how rude.
Refood, currently making a beef Wellington
Love
for
a
tomorrow.
Beef Wellington.
Fillet is curing in some mustard in the fridge. Pre-duxel/ham/pastry. Gotta give your meat a good old rub to see out the year.
So we're coming to yours tomorrow then, Ads, Luce and I. We have to bring the kids, they can stay here. Dog can look after them. But Luce and I come to yours for some, I love a good beef Wellington. Especially a festive one. Oof. Amazing. Thanks for the 10 there, man. You're a hero. Rum o'clock for the thanks for the 5. 2024 goal is to take one of my tabletop ready armies and fully detail it. Sounds amazing. At least you've got tabletop ready already, hey? What was I saying then? I was saying something.
You don't value exercise.
No, well, it's not like I don't. Like, when I go to the gym and I get back in the habit of being in the gym.
Happy New Year, everyone! Bombardment. My New Year resolution are to paint more models I buy and to complete projects, to grow my YouTube channel, and most importantly, to lose more weight.
That all sounds like amazing goals, Big Bad Peter Gaming. Incredible goals. Don't say I'll be there. Don't threaten a good time. Yeah, when I go frequently, after being maybe 4 to 5 weeks, I start to feel really good about it, and I'm starting to really enjoy it, and I start to feel more energized, and I know it helps, and I feel more awake, and I feel more alert, and my water intake goes up because I need to. That in itself makes me feel more alert, more awake, and all that kind of stuff. I sleep better, and I definitely feel better. overall, but then falling out of the habit is so easy for some reason. Despite the fact that I know that I feel better because of my gym routine and because I'm drinking water and taking the protein and all that, and I'm feeling better and healthier and fitter. I know it's all related to the gym, and then it'll be one day when I can't squeeze it in today. I just won't go. I can't squeeze it in. I won't go. I've been doing really, really well, so it's not like I'm going to fall off the wagon.
Oops, fell off.
Oh, you hear the thud. You hear the thud straight off that fucking bump, straight off that wagon. and then the next time it's like, I mean, I only missed one so far, so it won't hurt to miss the next one.
Yeah.
I've still got all this stuff to do. I'm still really busy, so I'll miss the next one. And then
For 20 sit-up.
thanks, Bane. And then it gets to the point where it's like, now going back's gonna hurt. Like now I'm back in that it's gonna hurt phase. I'm going back now. I mean, it's gonna hurt phase.
I'm really disenfranchised with gyms. I'm so fed up of, and it's in my experience, it's always been girls coming in, selfie sticking it. Like, what the fuck are you doing? It's a gym. Either sweat a bit or fuck off.
Yeah.
And they take up all the mirrors, do it. It looks like yoga. I'm not sure it is yoga, but the selfie stick's there or the tripod's there. Oh.
Drew says easy way is the easy way, though. It is the easy way. That's the problem. What's a beef Wellington? What do you mean, what's a beef? Get out.
It's like heaven in pastry.
It's fillet beef that's baked inside a pastry, and we did it with was it a sage and mushroom crushed inside the pastry as well?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, it's fucking stunning. Get better at managing my finances. I mean, we could probably all do that. 7 out of 10. Yeah, Cass, I did 7 out of 10 and stopped. I did 3.5 weeks, and then the studio launch happened, and I just got snowed. And that's it. Like, so I did 3.5 weeks of going to the gym as I had planned to, right? And then the studio launch started, and I was like, this needs my attention and my time. Oh, you need to be here on a Tuesday morning. Well, that's normally my gym time, but I need to be there, so I went there. And then you've not gone once. And then the next week it's like, well, I didn't do the last session, but I shouldn't redo the second set. And it gets so easy to fall off the wagon. And I know I make excuses. It's not like I'm going, well, there's actually a genuine reason. I mean, the studio build is a genuine reason, but I find it easy to go, I'm not gonna. This is more important. And the studio build was important, but I shall be speaking to Mr. Rambo, who's in chat right now. I shall be speaking to him within the next week, and I think come next week, pick it up again.
Ads. Who asked what a beef Wellington is?
I know, it's shocking, ads. There are some uncultured swines in this world. Also not taking 40k too seriously and be more productive. I kind of have to take it a bit seriously, Kai, to be honest with you. So, this stuff is fucking amazing. Have you ever had this?
No, I don't like it. It's.
Have you ever had it? No, I don't like it.
I have had some.
So you have tried? Okay,
yeah.
right, okay.
But I don't like it. It's
I
not.
fucking love it. It's so good.
For me.
So good. I've lost my vodka when I logged on desktop to upgrade. Where did you lose it to? Where did you lose it to? Mr. the Mikado. Lou said to us tonight, John, that we couldn't hit 300 members in a night, so I only set the target to 200. You should do it with someone named Easy with Easy with Company. Brom's just joined my gym, but the problem is because of his work hours, he goes to the gym at a time where I don't like going to the gym because it's busy. So he either goes in the evenings when it's fucking rammed, or he goes super early in the mornings when I'm not out of bed.
Just to update you, Ben would like to climb into the attic to see if he can really be Spider-Man.
Oh, would he?
And I've said, no, don't do that, it's dangerous. And then he's shown me his Spider-Man glove, winked at me, and gone upstairs.
Well, I unfortunately, I would imagine New Year's Eve is probably quite busy at A&E. So if he's going to do it, it needs to be now. Or we're going to get there and be in a queue.
It's the glove and the wink. I'm like, why are you winking?
Yeah.
That's very sinister.
What you don't realise is the hatch to the attic is already open.
It's already open.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Mr. John Mikado. You fucking talking about legends in 2023. What a fucking hero Mr. Mikado is. I'll let these finish through and I'll update the tracker. Thank you so much, man. You absolute legend. We might actually hit the 200 goal. We might actually do the 300 goal at this point, Luce. I was like 100 an hour to hit 300. They're over 100 already and it's less than an hour.
Nice.
Only speaking for myself. I get it, Kai. I get it. I was only joking, mate. Don't worry. 168 now of the finest new members. Thank you so much, people. You beautiful human beings. I made a roast beef today, so just add pastry. I mean, kinda. Beef Wellington is amazing, honestly. Absolutely amazing. Has anybody got any, like, non-normal New Year's resolutions? So, like, getting fit is a pretty normal New Year's resolution. Losing a bit of weight. Actually painting my models, I don't know who we're all kidding, is in fact...
Stop it.
Is in fact the New Year's resolution that's pretty common, right? Not buying things before I painted things. We've all said these things. We've all said these words, chat. We've all been
We
liars,
could
okay?
play 40k New Year's resolution bingo.
I mean, we've already had a number of them struck off. Someone's probably really cool bingo. Rickon Stark, thank you so much for the 5. Are you not busy in Game of Thrones today? Thank you so much for the 5, man. What a hero. 173. Who was someone? I did notice that one person last time gifted from Games Workshop, and they haven't turned up again. I wonder if that got stopped pretty quickly. After tonight, will not be drinking for a whole year. I think that's a pretty common resolution, isn't it? Good luck to you, genuinely. Good luck to you. I want to write a 40k style book about a guardsman. That sounds fun. That's different.
Wow.
I like that. That's a cool one, John. You can't write those. How's that going to work?
You can colour in.
Are you going to narrate it?
Yeah.
He can't. Yeah, he can't
He
colour
can
in.
talk about it and someone else can write it down.
He stops colouring in after a while because he's run out of crayons
Then he just takes one out of his nose
or his mouth.
and just starts again.
Learn to cook more than like 5 things. I'm working to finish my bachelor's in nursing this year. Is that a resolution or more of a requirement though? Never too busy for Liam. I'm not saying it like that.
Just say you said it wrong.
No, I'm not saying it like that. Also try airsoft. I've never tried airsoft. I don't like the idea of having people hit me with BBs. Wasn't going to buy anything, but Tomb Kings are on sale next week, so bugger that resolution off. See, it doesn't last a week. Carl says his resolution is to go outside. Wee Man says, what's outside? Nothing interesting. Stay inside. Watch the streams. Mine is to shoot Reza and airsoft. There you go.
Go on more adventures with my friends.
What do you mean by adventures, Dandy, though?
We all need to do that.
Yeah. Do you think that people have got much worse at doing that kind of thing since COVID?
I don't...
I feel like I was more sociable pre-COVID. I don't know if that's true or not, though. I just feel like I was.
I think you're about the same.
You reckon?
Yeah.
That's interesting. I just finished the Baneblade New Year's resolutions to paint the second. Please send emotional help. No, it's your own fault. You bought 2.
People I know who aren't very adventurous because of COVID are only that way because they had a lockdown baby.
Okay.
So naturally a baby kind of puts you on house arrest.
Do big bike license and buy a Harley. Jonathan, that is in fact the correct life choice. Come and join the team. I got the walk up to the Brecon each year. I head up to declare my New Year's resolutions. That sounds interesting. Sounds like a cool fucking thing to do all the time. Mr. Christopher, thank you so much for the 2. To be more positive. I mean, I think a lot of us could do that New Year's resolution, to be fair. I think a lot of us could do that kind of resolution. Be a bit more positive. I have, like, 2023, with what has gone on behind the scenes, it can become incredibly tempting to go super negative with content. Super negative, and be like, especially with like what went on with like 10th edition stuff, it can be really easy to be like, it's all fucked and everyone's a wanker, and then, oh well, hang on, there's 300 people watching this, so guess what, next week more's fucked and everyone else is a wanker, and it's like, oh hang on, it's really easy to go down that rabbit hole and fall down that trap. So being more positive is something that I think we could all do with doing. I think on the whole the channel's got the balance right. We call it out when it's bad. We normally just have fun and enjoy ourselves. So I think on the whole we've got it right. But I mean, that's up to you. Like, you can tell me whether we've got it right, whether we get it right or not. Joe's such a cheerful chap. White55, thank you so much for becoming a Haskell tier member all by yourself. Here's another resolution. I need to get better at posting behind the scenes content for Haskells. Do another trek in Greenland from all British Columbia and Finland as new places, and dive with hammerheads. Fuck that. Catch me and walk with sharks. Regular resolution is to stay together with my wife for 1 more year. Been doing that now for plus 20 years. Hobby resolution is to get a 3D printer set up so my eldest can paint lots of different minis. They both sound cool. 20 plus years though. We have done 12 and a half now, just over. So we'll be 13. Lucy and I'll be 13 years in April.
Married, yeah.
Married, yeah. Fucking hell. 13 years.
No.
That's mad, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's mad. Chief Lacker, my resolution is to make sure I get away for a week on my bike camping along the way to Norway or Germany. Count me in, Kyle. I'll come. That's a vlog. That's a content piece right there. Don't become miscored. Dinnies, your general positivity is one of your best features alongside the beard.
This is a cool one. Finished writing my 5th book. I write books about werewolves. I've had 3 of them published.
I want to enter a model into Golden Demon. Happy New Year.
I'd love to
Smiley
do that. I've
face.
got no balls,
Smiley
though, Paul.
face. Smiley face. Smiley face.
Thank you so much for the 10. I haven't got the bollocks to do it. To enter into Golden Demon. Because I think I could sit there and go, I reckon this could be finalist pin. If it doesn't get a finalist pin, I'd just be devastated. So, but fair play, you go for it. 5 books on, what was it? What did he say he's writing it on? On werewolves. Thank you for the 5 gifted as well to go alongside the 5 books. Stu sends me voice notes on Instagram because he's ex-military as well. He's got the world's most beautiful Northern Irish accent. You'd love it, yeah. You'd love it. You have to voice note me, Stu, just for loose. Although,
Please.
make sure it's things I'm allowed to listen to as well, right?
when Ryan voice noted you in that Texas accent. Oh,
Ryan's voice is incredible.
I love accents.
You're mad for a dialect, aren't you?
I am. It just, even if I know nothing about you, I immediately know something about even your geography, your weather or something. I know something about you already, and it's a bit of common ground.
Yeah.
I love it.
Luce loves a good accent. When you're negative, it's because you're being honest, and not only do I like that, I also respect it too. I hope that's how it comes across, at least, all right? I hope that's how it comes across. Michael, thank you for the New Zealand 9. Hi, Luce. To answer your question 2 streams ago, I am on camp security over a holiday season, 24-hour on, 16-hour off. Best ever. The guy said he's working 24-hour streams, remember? He's on camp security.
So...
Are you securing a camp or are you securing camp people? What are you doing? Actual New Year's resolution, play more than 1 game of 40k this year. Hey, Lehman Russ, how you doing, man? Golden Demon entries all seem to look the same nowadays, all very clearly airbrushed and blandly competent. I would want to enter, personally, I would want to enter Golden Demon with a nothing but brush painted model, but I don't know if that's even possible. Serious question, do you think Drakari model range will get updated? I'm deciding between Eldar and Drakari for 2024. No, not massively. Bits, maybe. Like, perhaps mandrakes and stuff, but not on the whole. I think you're going to have a model range-wise, I think you're going to have a nicer time with Eldar, but I'm also biased, Kai. And we can be Eldar friends. Not many people want to be friends with an Eldar player. We can be Eldar friends. That's why Luce goes on holiday up north. The sexy accent.
Be nice.
We said that she likes accents. We didn't say that they were nice accents, just that she likes accents, Carl, right? Welcome to stay at mine in Norway. I'd love to go to Norway. I'd love to go to the Viking-y places.
I think my favourite accent that I heard when I was in York last year was a Newcastle one, and I heard a lady on the phone say, "I'm just outside, outfitter," and I was like, "Ah, it's a Newcastle accent! Say it again! Say it again!"
Yeah, I'm happy. That's Lucy's best impression, by the way, Chad. No, she has peaked 2 hours before New Year's.
I'll say it again. Outfitter.
Outfitter. Fucking YI. That's her done now. That's her peak.
I'm off.
To be fair, I love a Geordie accent. So.
Yeah.
I'm not, you know.
But then everyone in Lancaster just sounded like me.
Cheryl Cole was always going to take your place when she was younger. Ruined now, but back then, you know. But yeah, I'd like to go. I think I'd like to. Here's a resolution for me for next year. I actually have become mildly jealous of your holidays.
Oh, yeah?
I haven't had a holiday. So I go to California and I now have to hold my hands up and say I have a lot of fun and I really enjoy it. But we typically have 1 day of doing touristy stuff and every other day we're working.
Okay.
So the launch of 10th edition, we didn't even really have a full day of touristy stuff. We just worked solidly.
But you do not have children that you
I don't know, correct.
Need
Absolutely.
to...
I'd like to actually take even if it's like a long weekend, an actual holiday somewhere, like go to Norway or something. That'd be fucking cool. I'm up for that. That could be a cool resolution to do. Going to try and learn ASL, American Sign Language, before I lose my eyesight. Oh. Well, best of luck to you. I can't do sign language. Were you disappointed that Angry Ron didn't win Best 2023 model? Nah, I actually love the Lion. I think he's a great model. a great model, so I don't mind too much. I actually like the top 3. The Lion, Angron, Farsight. I'm okay with those, to be fair. I'm okay with it. Plague of Shadows, thank you for the 5. Message for Luke in WhatsApp. It's probably it won't be directly for you. Should I forward it on?
Yes, please.
I'm gonna have to look at my phone now. All right, Mum.
Permission.
77 messages, madness. The only things kick off. I'm going to forward it to you, just in case it might be kinky, so you never know.
Is it kinky? Because I might play it on the microphone.
I don't know if we should play his voice on the microphone.
Well, I don't know why you're sending.
Fair.
Well,
you can go and listen to it outside, and then when you're done being all excited by his accent, we're doing Liam. We'll film the whole thing. That's work, isn't it? I guess. Yeah. Okay. We can do that. We can work. Liam on the battle bike. Well, I now have a tourer. I have a tour now. Kyle, don't I? So we'll be good. Liam Holiday 2024 Fund. I mean, it'd be a lot more than this cast, to be fair.
I'm going to go and listen to an accent.
She looks so excited, by the way.
I'm so excited.
So excited. The problem with having a week like I had in October. I want to say October. I think it was before the studio, so it was maybe September. 1 year this week, and we'll look at my analytics now. And 1 month this year, July. In July, I had COVID for a week, and oh my god, did I feel the difference in revenue?
He says y'all.
Okay.
How y'all doing?
So we missed 1 week in July for COVID, and I can instantly look at the months of revenue for the channel and be like, that was the week I missed. So the holiday makes that hard. It makes it difficult to take a holiday because, and Luke wasn't seen for the rest of the year. York sounds better than Cali. Get out. York is better than Cali, to be fair. Is it though? Is it? Anyway, I don't mind. It's just a little hello. Sorry, she's got to listen to it outside where she can blush. Currently painting my new Quins. Have a great new year. You too, Nick Brooks. Thanks so much, man. I voted for the Far Side. I think it's fair. Anyone go to the Incursion event GT next year? What's that one? We have to organise ourselves as a community event as well. That'd be something we should do. And I don't know whether we go on the optimistic side and wait for Hobby House, which isn't as optimistic as it has been in the past because we're actually at the contract writing stage right now. So maybe, and they wanted the contract signed. They actually wanted the contract signed in 5 days. So it's not going to happen because it's not written yet. But So do we wait for Hobby House for the first Great Hall Gathering? Do we do the first public event at Hobby House be a Great Hall Gathering? Member only access as a soft launch.
Yes, as a soft launch.
That sounds like a plan, doesn't it?
Yeah. What part of the year? Summer, autumn? Is it looking?
I would, if I was a betting man, we're looking mid to late summer. I reckon we're probably going to be open.
Okay.
If I was a betting man.
And there's aircon.
There's aircon, all 3 floors. It's the same building as the studio. Taking over the hobby world, chat. That's my other thing for 2024, by the way, which I haven't talked about lots, but get that fucking business up and running so I can be the person supplying you with all your plastic crack in the future.
Yeah.
And then we can have Ferraris for everyone.
Happy New Year from Romania. Romania, all the best in 2024. WIH lots and lots of achievements. Love you all.
Love you too, Adrian. Thank you so much for the incredible support this year, man. He came over for the Thanes Get Together in the new studio from Romania.
Already 2024 here in Oz. New Year's resolution is to finally get around to joining the channel after many months of watching. Happy New Year.
Hey, he's already done it. He's already joined tonight.
Woohoo!
What a legend. You've done your New Year's resolution. So you are a number of hours into 2024. New Year's resolution, completed it, mate.
Done. You can relax now.
Yep, finished.
Rest of the year, done.
You got some good viewers. I've been gifted a membership like 8 times now. Well, Benno. Relying on the kindness of strangers. I'm joking. Thank you for hanging around enough to be able to be gifted a membership, you hero. We have got some incredible people on the channel, by the way. Some incredible regulars and some people that have been with us for there's names. What's so humbling all the time is every time we do a stream, there are names that turn up on basically every single stream without fail. And a lot of people call that tragic and sad. But I'm saying it's very humbling. It's amazing. Southampton is only a 40-minute train journey from me, so I can visit. It's going to be... I'm so excited to get that up and running.
It feels like it's beginning to be this pretend character that you never meet.
Yeah, I know. Well, part of 2023 has been that battle with that business. It's been hard work, and there's been a lot of effort gone into it. A lot of letdowns.
What number venue is this one? And this one was kind of by accident.
Officially, this is venue kind of 4, I guess.
Yeah, I thought so.
So the first venue, we were going to the offer stage, and we stopped in the end because it was like we couldn't get the responses that we wanted. The second place, we even went to the contract writing stage, and we ended up doing a fuck off because of the state of the building. The third place, we never went to offer because it just wasn't going to work, and now we're into the 4th place. Sometimes I'm not even here, just leave the PC logged in and lurk in the channel, out shopping, talk to you later. Mandy, love you. You're a hero. You're one of the legends. Drop Dead Dave, thank you so much for the monumental 50. The 3rd person tonight to drop 50 memberships.
That's crazy.
These people are carrying you all.
They're clearly drunk.
I hope so. I hope so. I'm not a southerner, but I'm running the risk here. I'd say venue... Ginger Steve reckons venue 5. Maybe you're right. Maybe it is 5. I think 4, but maybe it's 5. Liam's not that disappointing in person, so worth the trip. Kindest word Carl's ever said to us. Thanks, Carl. Not that disappointing in person. What a compliment.
It's not that you're not disappointing, it's that you're not that disappointing.
We got turned down at 1 before we'd really tried. Yeah, I think Steve might be right, actually. I think you're possibly correct. Maybe it is number 5. Ugh. It's been like a year and a half, 2 years in the making.
Yeah.
The original business plan is like 2021 or something.
Yeah, I think so.
So I think it's September 21. I think it's on the plan, the business plan. Thank you so much for 50 more. You fucking unbelievable people. So we are now at... Do you know what I'm going to do, Luce? Right? Because you said it won't happen. I'm now going to put it at the original gifted target I had to see if they can make it. Who wants to prove Luke wrong? That Jim was the first we spotted. Yes. Okay, you're right. It is number 5. Thank you, Steve. 100% you're right. Can confirm he is just above mediocre. I was much higher in John's rankings before his missus found out that I wasn't actually a colonel or a brigadier, whatever it was.
It's a brigadier.
I'm happy to be carried, makes me think I'm a concert. To be fair, if you are disappointing in person, I'll just go get pissed on the cheap at the Hobbit. We're going to hopefully have ourselves an alcohol license down in Deadpool, so at least we're going to do that in the venue. Liam is good to meet in person, but Joe is where it's at. I mean, Luke and I can 100% agree with you there. Mm-hmm. Never has a thing been this hard. It's mental trying to get a place to let you play and sell Warhammer. It is mad. Especially big enough for what we want to do as well, though, right? If the office building, does that mean a bar has gone the way of the dodo? No. That's a dodo. The way of the dodo. No, we fully intend to still put a bar in there. Don't you worry, Ozzy. Yes, and thank you for the 10 gifted. 40k in the gym. Interesting idea. I feel like a lot of 40k players, if it was in the gym, would come out in hives anyway. So thank you so much, Yeston, for the 10 gifted. On to 239 members in a night. This was already worth doing, this stream list. Already worth it. We brew mead. Why not take it up and have it all the time?
Oh, Ed, you stop it.
What do you say? Come for Liam, stay for Luke. To be honest. Ed, I thought we were best buds.
No, Ed's my friend.
Apparently so.
He's my best friend. You're not allowed to be his best friend.
It hurts me right here. It hurts me right here. If you need help setting up a bar, my brother does it for a job. So we can help you. What does he do for a job, Rez?
Sets up bars.
What do you mean by setting up a bar?
Well, you measure it.
Does he set up a bar? Does he work behind a bar?
You glue it, and then you drill the pumps in. Done. Set up
No,
bars.
I'm sure I don't need help with that. That we can do that. The licensing is where I need some help. So, Rich, I'm open to the conversation. Nordos, thank you for the gifted, you fucking attention seeker.
That'd be clip art and a printer, which we can do here. License done.
No, I don't think that's how it works, Lise. I'm not sure that's how we get through the legalities of it.
Well, we just have to make sure we spell the word license correctly. That's probably where...
It just the gym had showers. Would have been great for all those sweaty players. Won't be able to stay till midnight, so happy New Year's to all you magnificent people. You too, Sanguinius. Thank you for hanging out, dude. 2024 is the year of square-based hobby time.
Strigon Kid is still grey.
Yeah, Strigon. Is that what it is? Strigon. I was calling it String on earlier. There's no N in it. Still grey name. Exclamation mark, snipe me, Strigon. 40k the gym, get the sets in between phases. I'd be up for it. I don't even know the rules of selling your own homemade booze at a bar, or if there are any rules. God knows. Alex, thank you for the gifted. You're a hero. Razzie Mataz, what a great name. Got gifted membership. Make sure you also sell deodorant in the store. Make a killing on that, wouldn't we? An absolute killing. Mr. Svensson, stop it. You already gifted 50 something. Stop it. Are there hotels near the super secret project? Yes, many. People stayed there for the Thanes weekend. Stayed in hotels that are very close.
The train station's close.
Train station's walking distance easily.
Bus stops are close. Soft play, if you have kids, as a soft play literally next door. So you can drop them in there, fill them with sugar, abandon them for 4 hours, play a game of Warhammer. No, don't abandon them. Don't do that. It's very frowned upon.
Abandoning who?
The children in the soft play next door.
No, well, abandon them with your missus or your husband.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Like your boyfriend and girlfriend back there.
Yeah, you go be there with the burgers, chips, and
we're gonna play
children.
We'll play
I'm going
toys.
to be on this side of the
Yeah.
fence
Yeah.
with the calm children.
He runs the bar and I'm not sure about the licensing bit, but can ask him how much running and all the chaos that
Here
involves.
for Luke. Liam is okay, I guess. Winking face.
You know what? Fuck you. I'm glad you spent that money. Once you have a bar, do you have pizza and Chinese that deliver? There is pizza place in Larkhill that drops off at tank crossing points on Salisbury Play. We do have pizza places that deliver. We do have Chinese deliver. Five Guys delivers to our place.
I've never had a Five Guys.
Oh my.
But it's a burger.
Oh my God.
It's a burger. It's a burger.
It's not a burger.
It is a burger.
I mean, it is strictly a burger, but it's not a burger.
It's a burger.
It's juicy, mouth-watering, meaty heaven. So close to 300 likes. We are close to 300 likes, and I asked for 400 tonight. Just get Gaz excited, because that's what gets him a semi. Once you have a bar, oh, we've done it already. Soft play, Great Hall Gathering for the win.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just turn the whole venue into soft play. You do that.
Yeah.
Thank you, by the way, Joseph. Thank you so much for the generosity. 51 gifted and $100 in super chat. You can stop now, though, sir. All right, that's too much from any one person. Amazing. Thank you so much. I haven't been here long and feel welcome. Have connections in Southampton, so easy travel for me. Absolutely, come and hang out. What was that about Luce and Five Guys? She's never had Five Guys.
Never had five at once.
No, 4 was the max. You only got 2 feet, 2 hands, haven't you, babe? Five Guys are the best. They are, absolutely.
Why is my feet coming to it?
4 limbs.
Oh.
I didn't want to go more like crass on YouTube, all right? I was trying to keep it slightly light
it's
at
not
least.
Twitch.
Yeah,
Stop
it's not
now.
Twitch. Fuck, it's
Bloody hell.
not just chatting here, right? Five Guys is crap. There's loads better than in Glasgow. Oh, like getting stabbed. Shut up, Jay. I was at rugby with a mate, ex-Gloucester regiment, that when his daughter messaged him just munching on Five Guys, his reaction was priceless, amazing. Fucking love a Five Guys.
I was at rugby with a mate when his daughter messaged him.
I've just read that.
Oh, sorry, I wasn't
You're not even listening to me now.
I was too busy giggling at it.
She's too busy thinking of Five Guys. I hate the 5th guy makes a difference. Oh, you beautiful humans. She didn't say no to 4. Well, no. Well, you know, life's a short one, isn't it? It's me just going down far too easy, by the way.
Yeah, I'm watching the bottle empty.
When are you bringing in the cheese and crackers?
Never.
For some cracker eating ASMR
You
on
get
camera?
them yourself.
When I threatened earlier to go for a midstream poo, you said, no, don't do that to me. Don't leave me here.
No.
So I can't go and get them myself then, can I?
Well, you wouldn't be going to get cheese and crackers. You'd be going for a poo, and I shall fall silent for the duration of your poo. I have quite literally had a baby in less time.
I think you have.
Yes, I have.
And you definitely moaned about it more. Thank you for the 304 likes on the stream, people, by the way. I know the like button sounds like a really like pathetic kind of streamery thing to say, but actually the YouTube algorithm works quite well with the like button at the moment, specifically for live content. If the chat has 2 main things on it, and there's a couple of others that work in its favour as well, The first one being number of likes. So 3 main things. The first one being number of likes, the second one being concurrent viewers, and the third one being chat rate. So it gives you like a chat rate, right?
Oh, okay.
And if those 3 things are performing well for the stream, then anybody who watches similar kind of content on YouTube and opens up their YouTube homepage, it starts to put our stream in front of them as a live now feature thing, right?
Okay.
So I know we talk about likes. It sounds like a vanity metric. Likes actually work in favour of the channel. Now, I can't really control concurrent viewers. Just, keep turning up and keep telling people about it. And then chat rate, but that's up to you. That's why sometimes we say, if you think you're going to do your New Year's resolution this year, if you think you're going to complete your New Year's resolution, type 1 in the chat. If you don't think you're going to do your New Year's resolution, type 2 in the chat. Because what that does, hopefully all 237 people will pick a 1 or a 2. 1, I'll do it. 2, I won't. And then the chat goes, and then YouTube goes, fuck me, this stream's popular.
Yeah.
Because of how busy the chat's going. And then they put it up in the rankings as well. So that's the thing. Just Jupiter, thank you for the 5 gifted. So the other things that obviously help the stream look like it's important and it's fun and people enjoy it. You'll notice when people come in and gift 50 memberships, for example, you'll notice that the live viewers goes up. Because the second YouTube sees that many people gifting memberships, it's like, this is a stream where people are spending money. We want more people to watch the stream because YouTube wants more people to spend money because YouTube makes money.
Yeah.
Right? So the more super chats and gifted memberships, it also helps the algorithm. It's bizarre.
1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 1.
Dave's really not sure whether he's going to do his New Year's resolution or not. 1.5. Chris is kind of half sure. Mr. Popularity. You have any plans for Old World? Yes, I want to do all the Old World. Okay. We're going to have a break in a minute and I'm going to do another one too because I actually want a genuine answer rather than a jokey one just to make chat move really, really quickly. I personally am very, 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 very excited by Old World because it's a game I used to play. I think the rule set looks more like my old school kind of tabletop game. I can't super chat. The bloody autocorrect on the iPhone with super chat is mad. It finishes your words and makes the rest of the word into another one if he thinks you want to say. So frustrating. Just check it before you send it, Steve. It's not hard. So you used to be our all-time top super chat, Steve. I'm just saying. So I want to do Old World because I'm very excited by the rule set. I really genuinely think that I'm going to really enjoy the game. So, in short, the answer is yes, plans to do Old World 100%. Joe's very excited by it too. I don't know if any of the guys are that excited by it, but Joe is also excited by it. What we don't have currently is armies, so it might take us a little while to get it up and running, unfortunately. And we only found, obviously, we've all found out today that the pre-order is going up next week. So I don't know how soon we'll get it up, but we want to get Old World out there. Interestingly, however, it's how it performs. So if Old World does really, really well, we'll do more Old World content. If Old World falls flat on its fucking face and doesn't do anything, then we'll have to stop. Does that make sense? I think that makes sense. Anyway, Just Stupid, thank you for the 5 gifted. I'll update my tracker now, you beautiful, beautiful human. 206 legend. We are 54 away. Do you know what doesn't do autocorrect for you, Steve? Is the gifted membership. Just saying. Just throwing that out there. And talking of Old World, however, this is another thing I've done. We've got nearly 250 people watching right now. Right? So, genuine response now. 1 in the chat if you're interested in Old World and you'd like the content. 2 if you're not interested and you don't care about the content. Because if I get loads and loads and loads and loads of 2s right now, maybe Joe and I just keep it as a game we do for fun. Right? Now I found out the models are the old models and tapping out little. The price point of them for old models bothers me more than the actual models being old models, Kai, to be honest with you. But the actual models being old models is nostalgia feels for me, so. A couple of 1s so far. 1 1. 1 1 1. You people are interested in it, remember. 1 is interested. I chat here because it's fun and I enjoy the vibe, legend. John doesn't give a fuck. 2. John doesn't give it. John, people with John, like, named John don't care. Tay doesn't know. Lots of 1s. Okay. So we're majority 1. There is some 2s. But we are majority 1. Steve, I was joking. Thank you so much, man. I was joking though. That's enough. Thank you. Okay. So on the majority, yeah, we're interested in Old World. It's good to know. Ginger Steve, thank you so much for the 20 gifted. You absolute fucking dancer. Hey, Luce.
Mm-hmm.
We're on 266 now. Of that 300 members we weren't going to get. Remember what we said? Remember?
Oh no!
Why are you
proving me wrong.
I don't know how to break it to you.
Yeah.
We're not finishing at 10:30 tonight after starting at 9.
No, I'm just getting ready.
I see you looking at your fact.
I'm getting ready.
Are we having a bonus half-time Luke fact?
We could have a bonus fact.
So in 10 minutes, chat, we've got a bonus half-time Luke fact. All right, speaking for myself again. Of course. I'm just sharing my thoughts as well. That's part of how the stream works, Kai. All right. So I'm seeing that the majority of people are 1. There are a couple of 2s, which is fine. I mean, we're never ever gonna. Whenever we come away from our core content and do something in addition to, always in addition to, by the way, chat. Remember that, always in addition to. Whenever we come away from our core and do in addition to, there's no way it's always going to be happy to everybody. What's our all-time membership record? 423, I think. It's 420 something. I'm pretty sure. What we kind of live on, what we kind of hope with our content is that we appeal to most, and to those who don't like at least what we're doing, we hope that those people kind of come for like the Joes and Eddies and Paddies anyway. Like, I don't care if I'm watching you play chess, I'd watch it.
Yeah.
You know, that's kind of what we've gone for anyway. So Luce needs to log into her Munch account. Big Bad Peter Gamer, thank you for the 10 gifted. You fucking hero as well. It's going this. It's going. It's happening, Luce. It's happening. Yeah, our all-time record is like 420 something, which we probably won't do.
Remember when that was?
It was a while ago. It was on a 40k After Dark stream. It wasn't too long after I think Eddie had broke the record. I was like, can't have that. Start a second channel dedicated to Old World. Joseph. We're gonna have fucking words. Thanks, ES, for the 5, but you have to include the best faction, the Chaos Dwarves. Well, they're not being main supported, are they? Oh my lord. Well, I'll just shut up for a minute, chat, shall I? You ordered a kebab yet? I don't know if they'll be open on New Year's Eve, will they? I mean,
Yeah, they definitely will.
They'll make a fucking fortune,
There
yeah.
would probably be like a 2-hour wait.
Balance the rest of their books. I watch a lot of chess, but not surprised as I am the boring one. Demagogue, thank you for the 20. Joseph, 50 more. That man has gifted 101 memberships in a stream.
Clearly, he's drunk.
Stop. Stop. Doing fantasy might bring in new peeps, not just a piece of Dave B cohort. After Dark is always the best streams. Funny old thing, After Dark, always lowest number of live viewers normally, highest amount of interaction. Strange, that one. Joseph says, let's go. Pack it in. Cyanide, thank you for the 5 gifted. At some point, I'll be able to update it in a minute, chat, but everything's still coming through right now. There's a bit much going on at the moment. Thank you for the 5 gifted. Skaven for the win. I fucking love Skaven. I really wanted Skaven to be a main supported faction. They're little rat men, little splinters.
Oh yeah, I know those.
I wanted them to be a faction, but they're not. Just one of those things where I like the idea, but will most likely never play. I picked chance to watch based on 40k. I really enjoy your channel, but I hope 40k doesn't fall off. 40k. Okay, so the 40 Rick on the 40k content is never going to drop. Whenever we look at adding new things, we look at adding in addition to rather than in place of. So we would not add Old World in place of a 40k piece of content. It would be in addition to a 40k piece of content. Okay. Luke brings the numbers, says Drop Dead Dave. 100% he does. Peyton Monkey, welcome to Skull Tier. What a hero. Thank you so much. Cyanides has been gifted. So I can now update the stream tracker, the member tracker. You haven't quite broken the record yet. But it is 352 new members tonight, chat. Oh my god.
I like Sue's super chat.
We'll have to wait. Amy will read it.
I know.
I don't understand what Games Workshop has against Skaven. They don't support them for anything. It makes me sad. Skaven are cool. Ordered a pizza, just down a cheap bottle of wine. Now a tipsy hoe. Good man, wee man. In 2024, we will see aliens thanks to JWST. The fact that they're bringing back the Necrosphinx means I'm all in for Tomb Kings. Fucking love Tomb Kings. I haven't even read that article yet, by the way. Have you not got yourself a Baileys or something?
No, didn't fancy it.
Or a sherry? You're a big fan of the sherry.
I do have myself a sherry.
You do like a tipple, don't you?
Evening.
Yeah. I mean, it's that kind of night. Corda Ed, thank you for the 5. Fuck me, people.
That's for me, those 5.
All right, okay.
My best friend.
We're only an hour and a half into the stream as well, by the way. Here's what we're going to do. Do I do this? Is this a bit cheeky? Go for a super record breaker. It's done. It's gifted. Okay, cool.
My brother asked if I wanted some WH from Christmas, told him I need some Terminators for my Space Wolves army. When I opened the box, it was socks. When challenged, he responded, "Seen the F not price."
I mean, he's right though, isn't he? He's right. We changed the New York party animals stream target because they're party animals. Got a Bombay Shap gin. I can't drink gin.
Yeah.
I mean, there was an evening where Brom and I, in his fucking bedroom, when we were in college, I think, drunk a whole bottle of Gordon's gin out the bottle. It was nasty then, it's nasty now. Okay. Want to buy filter for gifted memberships? A giveaway, you say, for 500 gifted. But what can I give away, Demo Gorgon? That's the problem. I don't have anything to give away. Yeah. What are you going to say? Careful.
Amp.
I've just got it!
It's brand new!
Oh! Kyle, by the way, who has been on the last Liam and Joe show and has started to learn how to produce battle reports. Joe has called him a suck-up.
Okay.
Because Kyle
The
got me
children fighting amongst themselves.
Kyle got me a birthday present, chat, right? Get ready for this. This is cool.
Y'all ready for this?
The Thanes have seen this. This is apparently a prop from the film The Fellowship of the Ring that was used as Gimli's axe prop.
That's very close to your face.
It's fine. Not the proper like fancy version you can buy. This was the actual prop used on set, supposedly. Right? And I have no reason to disbelieve
Now,
it.
Ed, when you see this, remember you're my best friend. You're not Liam's best friend, you're my best friend.
Why?
Because you have a shiny axe.
So this is apparently an actual prop, which, and again, I have no reason to disbelieve it. It's fucking cool. So he got me this as a birthday present. It was gopping before, and he cleaned it down as best he could to get it to me within a reasonable time, right? So look at this, right? And Joe for my birthday got me nothing. So Joe now thinks that Kyle is a suck-up.
Don't be tempted, Ed. It's a prop. It's not a real one. It's just a prop. I'm a real best friend. That is a prop.
Fucking cool as this. Suck up, fighting words, Mr. the Joe. Did it come with any documentation? No.
Good, because it's a fake. It's a prop. I'm a real best friend.
It's not fake, it's prop.
That's so close
Fun
to
fact,
your
Gimli is
face.
the only one to try and actually destroy the ring. Think about it and try and fight me. Facts. That'd be the one they're using wider shots. Yeah, it is, yeah. It's fucking cool, though. Joe's getting you Sam's frying pan. I saw that, Dave, in the only things earlier as well. Rambo, thank you so much for the 5. Anyone getting on the fitness kick for the new year? Post going in Discord tomorrow morning if anyone's interested in online coaching. Sam, make sure you send that post to me. I'll everyone tag it so that everyone gets to see it. Rambo is a qualified personal trainer and nutrition specialist. And what we're going to do is we're going to offer via the Discord for members of the channel discounted online coaching from Sam. Now, he would like to start making a bit of a living off of this kind of thing as well, which is cool. So we're going to open it up to people in Discord and say, hey, if you want some online coaching, here's your man. I've done his program for time in the past. Yes, I fall off the wagon. That's a me issue. When I do the program, it works as well. We did the... what do we call it? There was a fitness thing we did at the start of the year, I think it was. Or was it last year we did? I can't remember. And people lost tons of weight. Do you remember? Sam ran it before.
Wasn't that just fit for 40k?
It might have been. I don't know. They're taking the Hobbits to Isengard. Yeah, I know. Wrong edition by 2, but still. Those eyes and the axe remind me of The Shining. I got you limited edition codex. You did, John. All of you tried harder than Joe. All of you. You look at the Amon Hen scenes and it's spot on. Oh, love it. Go to head to bed. Enjoy your New Year, says Alex Shaw. Happy New Year to you as well. I mean, I did get Liam some mead for his birthday.
No,
There's enough
Ed.
for me to share for his Well, Ed also got me.
No. I'm a real best friend. No.
Ed got me this as well. What did he get you, Luce?
He got me himself.
He got me my Viking sword.
Yep, he got me himself. Font of knowledge is Ed, and I get that all to myself. His font of knowledge. You just get swords.
And look at
and
the edge.
axes.
This is hit people.
Yeah. Ed can hit you with knowledge anytime. That will eventually break. Ed won't break. He's solid.
He's mine. Keep your hands off.
My best friend. My best friend.
Keep your hands off.
He's the bestest friend that anyone could have.
We can actually play that. It definitely won't.
And we're the 3 best friends that anybody could have. We're the 3
Me, you,
best
Ed.
friends
Me, you, and Ed,
that
Luce.
anyone could have. We're the 3
We'll harmonise
best
it.
friends that anyone could have. And we'll never, ever, 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 ever leave each other.
That's me, you, Ed.
We'll harmonise it. It'd be great.
Definitely not taking that from the gaming channel and just playing it because we could. How chips that edge? It's been used in battle, no less.
The battle of wits is where it's been used.
Rambo is an expert in guerrilla warfare. With a man who's the best, with guns, knives, his bare hands, ignores pain, ignores weather, to live off the land, to eat things that make a billy goat puke. Liam versus Luce, choose your weapons. I have a veritable armory this side. Luce has a dog that licks strangers.
All I need to do is lock you out of the kitchen. That's all I need to do.
I have the takeaway number.
You'll eventually come crawling back.
I have the takeaway number, it's fine.
You'll need some of my cake. Eventually.
Not a euphemism, chat, right? It's not Twitch, okay?
I just have to waft my brownies through the crack in the door. You'll come crawling back.
I gave you some Aspect Warrior books 6 months early. They are all in the studio right now, Paul. Thank you so much. I got you Deathcore Cavalry last. Look how much people love me, Luce. Love me, masses.
I only need Ed. That's all I need.
Random thoughts. I just want a GSE full miner unit. We all do. It's fucking cool. Full equipment, masks, actually good for close combat, but really just a little more durable. Sounds cool. Love it. Thank you so much for the 5 as well, that one guy. Hey, it's that one guy. Happy New Year. It's a good GSE codex and close combat detachment. That sounds cool. I'm into it. I like it. I somehow think Liam hasn't watched Rambo the movie. No, I haven't, no. Painting Monkey, thank you for becoming a Scarleton member. I think I already said that, though. I think I already said that. No, I haven't.
Waft my brownies.
Now, chat. Now. Sometimes in the morning she wafts her brownies. It's not nice. You thought about a war zone with entry fee? Well, we have thought about private Warzone servers, if people are into it, by the way. Joe's very keen on private Warzone servers.
Ah, Steve says, Joe says Luce's cake makes his teeth cry in his head. Not sure what's wrong with him.
He just says that they're too sweet.
But I follow the recipe.
There's nothing wrong with your cakes, Luce.
No.
Nothing wrong with it at all. Just Joe being a tooth pussy. All right? Haven't seen my films, disappointed. Sorry, Rambo. Sorry. Read the book, First Blood, 10 times better than the movie. I don't read or watch films.
Not sure what's wrong with him. Thanks, Steve. So kind. Did we want a halfway?
We do want a halfway Luke fact. Hang on.
More work gets done on a Tuesday than on any other day.
Straight fact.
Do you work the most on a Tuesday?
Well, no. If you work Monday to Friday, that's true.
It didn't specify.
Well, I guess most people probably work Monday to Friday. If you work Monday to Friday, that's 100% true. Guaranteed. Monday, when people turn up, no one wants to do anything. They're catching up on fucking shit that's been sent to them over the weekend. I did a Monday to Friday job.
Okay.
So it's less productive. You don't really. It's the start of the week. You're a bit depressed. The weekend's finished. It went far too quick. 2-day weekends always suck. You're like, ugh. So you don't do much on a Monday. Tuesday, you then go, didn't do anything yesterday, and you end up doing as much as you can to get your jobs done. Friday, you do fuck all. Thursday, you're like, tomorrow's Friday, can't be bothered, and Wednesday's hump day.
So, call you on a Tuesday or a Wednesday?
Tuesday's the day, yeah. If I had, like, straight up serious now, if I had to book an important meeting when I worked at Rolls-Royce, especially with a customer, with Hitachi, I would always book it for a Tuesday. We always used to have our revenue meetings on Tuesdays with Hitachi. Because if I needed to get them to pay an invoice, and we're talking about invoices in the tens to hundreds of thousands of pounds as well, I was more likely to get them to do it on a Tuesday. 100%. Wow. Guaranteed. Always booked on a Tuesday. 100% true that. Completely believe it.
If I need to call a company for something, I'll always try and call them after lunch.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because call them before lunch, they're probably still catching up on stuff like you say. After lunch, they've done their morning jobs, they've had something to eat. They're the most approachable after lunch.
Guy says, one of my favourite memories of 2023, I forgot about this, was you and Joe playing the Tigers in Kenya song. I was pissing myself laughing. That stream got demonetised.
Why?
Because I can't play other people's stuff on Stream Loose. I can't sit there and spend 20 minutes playing weeblestuff.com songs and then be like, it's my content. Yeah. I can't do that. So, I mean, all the super chats, when you get demonetised, by the way, don't panic. When you get demonetised, they don't take super chat revenue, membership revenue, or gift membership revenue off you. When you get demonetised, they just take ad revenue off of you. That's all they take. And I don't really put ads on the content anyway, so I don't really care. But Tuesday is worse, Wednesdays is more. I hate Tuesdays. Tuesdays is great. Lions in Kenya. I meant I'm drunk. Yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. I do project meetings Tuesdays. Leave folks the fuck alone on a Tuesday. Thursday? No. What are you talking about? Our Rolls Royce meetings are Thursday. No wonder they're chilled. Was true until my entire Tuesday got taken up by a single report.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
Happy New Year, Mr. and Mrs. Dempsey. Still have my OG hoodie. Will upgrade next year.
OG hoodie? Which one? The old Ravenforge one? What hero? This is going down too easy, dude. Nice. I like it. I'm enjoying myself. Right, chat. We have now done a halfway Luke fact, and you've stopped talking. I'm worried that people thought that was the end of the stream because it was Luke facts. They've gone.
No.
Just stop talking. I remember that stream. Brought back some right early internet memories.
What was the stream that Joe was on about some weird celery?
That was the same stream, yeah.
Was it?
It's the celery hands, yeah.
Yeah. That's a weird cartoon.
Yeah?
That made me feel uncomfortable, actually. And you know when a friend tells you something about themselves and you kind of go, huh, don't now know.
I think anyone out there, and don't get me wrong, chat, right? He is in fact a national treasure who we should protect at all costs. But anyone out there who spends a significant amount of time in Joe's company outside of the streams is like, oh wow. He's a bit different, isn't he? Tuesdays suck ass because all the people who, with their complaints on a Monday who couldn't get through, call back on a Tuesday. That's not the people's faults, Kai. They have a reason to complain, and it's the company's fault. What was your favourite stream of the year? Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. Right, I'm going to have to do a bit of research now. Talk amongst yourselves. Favourite stream of the year?
I feel like chat's gonna... Well, half a chat might say Joe doing his spells.
Oh my god, that was so good. Have a look at the top performing streams of 2023. Okay.
Salad Fingers, that was it.
Salad Fingers, yeah.
Salad Fingers, thanks, Keith. I'd never seen it before. Weirdest cartoon. Ed missed out on our fact. And Paul said, probably saved your night not hearing it. Thanks. It's a great fact.
Oh, this isn't working for me. This isn't the metric I was looking for. It's not the metric you're looking for. I want to look at a different metric. Top content. 2023 top content.
You'll be pleased to know Joseph's going.
Joseph's going where?
He's going to a party.
Oh.
We're not enough for him.
You're taking cookies to a party? You fucking... You gave us 100 gifted memberships and not cookies. Oh my god. But thank you so much, Joseph. Honestly, you're an absolute legend. You are our top donator of the night with $100. If you want to have your name up here in Night's chat, you just have to beat his donation. Just throwing it out there. You've just got to beat Joseph Spencer's donation. And if you do like £100, you're already going to beat him because it's more in dollars because we use real money.
Talking about the spell stream.
Oh my god, I think that was my favourite.
Dandy says, closest you've ever gotten to being properly cancelled, I think.
I mean, it was pretty close.
Was it?
I think for me personally, it was probably between that stream and 40k band names.
Ah, S Club 8 bound. Bad done.
When did Minimal Game Dave have the prank? That was 2022. Maybe isn't a no. Joe, the perverted wizard. Yeah,
Perverted wizard.
that was when. So we had been doing chat plays for quite a while, right? And it was fine. It was fun, but I felt like it was losing some of its pizzazz. It was just kind of becoming a bit routine. So I said to the guys, I was like, look, I want to change up chat plays a little bit. I want to make it kind of a bit different, and everyone's a bit kind of new, and there's lots of different things we can do. But instead of, we had this thing where like, if you hit like 20 quid, we do this, and if you hit 50 quid, we do this. And I was like, for the first couple, that's fine, but now it just becomes like it feels like it's a money grind, and I don't like it.
Yeah.
Like it feels, I'm the person making the stream, and I think it feels, but I'm not sure it sends the right message.
Yeah.
And we're not encouraging people to be silly. We're going, hit our financial targets to have fun. It's just a bit shit, right? And I didn't like it. So I said to the team, I was like, chat plays, I want to change it up a little bit. I want to kind of make it fresh. And I think if we do this, then I think that we stand to probably keep chat plays fresh for a lot longer, because we aren't just doing the same thing every time we go live with a chat plays type stream. And the lads were like, okay, so what have you got in mind? I was like, well, essentially what we're going to do is we're going to change the focus. The focus is going to come away from making as much money as we can, and the focus is going to go towards making the players feel as uncomfortable as we can.
Okay.
Because I feel like that latter part, like, why do people watch things like I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here?
Yeah.
They watch for people being uncomfortable. That's the entertainment value. So if we can capture that entertainment value, then logically speaking, at least, the revenue will flow naturally anyway, because people will want to pay to make people do silly things, and they will. I would want to do that as well. So, like, trying to tap into what would I want. So they were like, okay. I said, we're going to keep, well, Reg can stay in on the board and stuff like that, but we're going to get rid of the kind of the set structure rules, £50 a nuke, etc. We're going to bring in some different rules. And if they hit a big target and they haven't themselves come up with a rule, I'll come up with one. And they hit the first target very, very quickly. So what I said to them both was, so we hit like 100 quid in no time at all. I was like, cool, first rule change that happens now is going to be my rule change, and then chat will get an idea as to the sort of thing I'm looking for. So from now on, when you roll a dice, if you get a natural 6, it actually counts as a natural 1. If you get a natural 1, it actually counts as a natural 6, right? And they were like, okay, cool. And they started rolling the dice, and that was one of my favourite moments already, because Paddy, very good at adapting to the new rules. Like, very quickly learnt and took on what was going on.
Yeah.
Joe, not so quick. So Joe would be like, I need 2 6s, and he'd roll 2 6s, and you see him go, yes! Only for Paddy to start giggling, and Joe look at him, and Paddy goes, there's 2 1s, and he goes, no! And you watch this roller coaster of emotions, because every time he rolled the dice, he forgot that 1s were 6s and 6s were 1s. Every single time without fail, right? So that started, it was great. It was funny, it was hilarious. And then what we did, we got to another milestone, and I made them swap armies. So they both had to play an army they didn't know.
Yeah.
Which is also entertaining because they're uncomfortable because they don't know the army, right? Brilliant. And then chat came up with Joe switched from an army that doesn't do any magic spells to an army that does nothing but magic spells. And chat came up with every time he does a magic spell, he's got to cast a spell like he's in fucking Hogwarts. But he can't use the same spell twice.
Okay.
So for an army that relies heavily on doing a ton of magic spells, Joe had to roll a test every time and come up with a spell, and I was fucking dying in the corner. I hurt by the end of that night. I laughed so hard there was tears down my face. It was unbelievable. But yes, he did nearly get us cancelled, and I still to this day get people requesting a T-shirt that says "a maybe isn't a no" on the front of the T-shirt, which
We've had a couple of people over the past few months say the vasectomy story was one of their favourite after darks.
I've had a few people that say, if you take the vasectomy story, if you take the airport rant, there's a couple of others as well. If you take those things and you mash them together, you've almost got a stand-up comedy set.
Kind of.
Almost.
I still like your line of, it felt like he was sword fighting with a bollock.
Yeah. I'm trying to pop one from distance. Yeah. If you haven't heard that story, I'm not going to regurgitate it right now. Gift 1 membership all the time. The old silly super chat phrase streams. Yeah, absolutely. Best stream. Luce asked Liam about the new Lion model. Liam's face was a picture. Oh my fucking god. We could talk about. We've never actually talked about this.
What's amazing is GW have never asked me to sign an NDA. I wouldn't know, and I've never mentioned it before, not mentioned it since.
we can actually talk about this now, which I didn't. I avoided it for ages for fear of getting ourselves into significant amounts of trouble. As you all know, GW use us as a previewing channel, and they send us preview content. So, hence I have the new Scorpions here, which we've been painting up on Twitch, right? Because they send us preview content, which is amazing. Now, the lads, all of the guys on the channel are all NDA'd with GW, and they're NDA'd with me. So if they break their NDA, they're in a serious amount of shit with both myself and with GW, right? Both of them, all of them are NDA'd with both, which means that although I'm the only one that gets the models, they also get all the rules and stuff, and they know the score with NDAs. Now, NDAs and preview content specifically is actually hard work. It is, and there's a couple of times on stream where one of us has said something. So when you're learning a new rule set and playing the old rule set at the same time, it can be really fucking difficult to be like, oh, I can do this. And then your opponent goes, no, you can't. You're like, no, I can't currently. That's not a thing I can do for 2 more weeks. Fuck. It was specifically bad when Brom and I were play testers. That was horrendous because it's months away, right? So anyway, we've got pretty good at it overall. We're pretty good at not necessarily talking about things that are under NDA. A person who I've never really ever coached about NDAs is Luce, or preview content. I'm like, Luce doesn't give a fuck about Warhammer. She doesn't really talk about Warhammer. I think we need to talk to her about NDA stuff, right? And I don't think ever on a stream we'd actually talk about something that was in the office ever.
I never did before that.
We sat on this one.
So spring/early summer 2024. A chat plays with a Phantom Titan. Already bought and commissioned. Also our Eldar armies are weirdly the same paint twice. Lend it to you before it's the store's
Sounds
centerpiece.
amazing, Steve. Thank you for the 10, you legend. I'm excited for next year, Steve. We're going to have some fun. That sounds kinky. So I'd never thought about this before. I can't remember what we were talking about. We were talking about box sizes.
Yeah.
I don't know why we're talking about box sizes. I'd probably do like value for money or whatever was the box size conversation.
Okay.
And you were talking about a box size, and I couldn't understand what you were saying. I was like, what are you on about? What sort of box size are you on about? And the lion had not yet been revealed.
No.
Right? And I was like, what sort of box size are you talking about? And you were, the one the lion came in.
Because where my desk was, the box for it was
Right in front
there.
of you. Of course it was. I get it.
I remember pointing to it and going, the one the lion came in. And then you sort of looked at me and I went, oh no.
Yeah,
it's happened.
I am 99 times out of 100, I'm very good in crisis situations.
Yeah.
I'll respond immediately. I keep going. I'll sort it out. I'll be calm. Never a problem in crisis situations. That was one of those moments I was like, what do I say? How do I get us out of this one?
You were quiet for so long that I was like, he's going to edit this. So
Yes.
I'm going to be absolutely quiet so there's a very clear cut and edit and paste. So I'm not going to say anything. But I was thinking, why is it on his desk if he doesn't want me to point at it? Well, it's on its desk because it's his desk.
It's also on its desk right out of camera shot on purpose at all times.
No.
There's been a couple of times as well. There was a time not too long ago where I can't remember what I was doing. I got out of the chair like this, right? And if I get out, it was the other way actually. I used to go the other way. If I get out of the chair like this and I leave, what happens is if I duck right now, the camera and the old one pulled focus to the back.
Yeah.
It won't do it now because there's too much depth between it. It pulled focus to the shelving. Now down on the floor, there was some boxes for NDA stuff, which when I sat in my chair like this, you couldn't see it.
Yeah.
And I moved the chair and I went to do something. I went to get a drink and I came back very shortly afterwards. And as I sat and looked at the screen on this, so I have 2 screens in front of me, chat right now. Right, I have my OBS screen here, which shows me the stream. Should I do a behind the scenes video for people about my stream setup on my desk? I can do that. There's no NDA stuff in there anymore. It's all in the office. So I have a stream here with OBS. A window here with OBS, and I have my YouTube window here that shows me all the super chats, memberships, chat, all that kind of stuff, live viewers, likes, chat revenue, blah, 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 right? I have all this stuff in front of me. And as I came back and sat down, this window here, which is YouTube, this one here, is on about a 12 to 14 second delay from this one here. Because this one shows me what you guys see and the time that you see it, and this one shows me it literally live, right? And I sat down, I looked, and all I saw in the bottom corner of the live YouTube window was the box in focus in the bottom corner. And I sat, and as I spun the chair around, then I saw the chair cover it, and I was like... And then what I was doing on stream is I was doing this. Just fucking stuff out the way, like... No one mentioned it. No one mentioned it. I was like, I don't think anyone's seen that Night Castigator, I think it was, in the background. Fuck.
But what was really sweet was, so you clipped me accidentally talking about the lion. So what went out to YouTube
Didn't show it.
Didn't show it. So it was only if you were kind of in the room, if you like, that you knew it. And then you got straight onto your GW person and went, something's happened. I'm really sorry. I was upstairs beside myself because of the nature of NDAs.
You were like, they're going to cancel their support.
And I was like, oh my God, after all the NDAs you've signed, it was me. I can't believe it was me. And your GW contact was like, it's fine. Please don't do it again.
So I told him what had
It's
happened.
fine.
Told him that it was a slip of the tongue. Told him that I'd also trimmed it straight out of the YouTube video immediately. So the live people saw it, but the on-demand people would not see it because it's tripped. There's just this awkward jump, which looks like the stream dropped for a minute.
Yeah.
And he was like, and he checked it out. He's like, oh, you can't really tell either. I was like, no, I know, but I have to be honest about it because it is a breach. I've broken my own NDA. So I said, well, I haven't. But there has been a breach in the NDA. And they were amazing about it. Liberty Fires, by the way, thank you so much for the 5 gifted. You're a fucking hero. What a legend. I will add them on now. I set a ballsy target and then they all stopped gifting.
Well, yeah, you moved the goalpost.
I did tell them I was going to move the goalpost. The original goalpost had been well and truly achieved. We set a 200 target, well and truly achieved. You people are incredible. So I thought I'd get a bit brave and set a bigger one, right? When's a leak a rumour, Luke? I finished with the family curry night out. Now for a second family New Year. Sounds great. Did the chat notice? Notice what? Did they notice the lion? They fucking noticed the lion, yeah. So I just glared at Luce, and I was like, after the fact, I was like, I know what I should have done. I should have been, what are you talking about, lion? We haven't got the lion. I should have just really played it down. You would have probably quickly twigged.
I don't know. Sometimes I'm pretty dim. I reckon I'd have gone, yeah, babe, that one there, that one right there. Oh.
Yeah, that's not the lion. Oh.
Oh.
So I should have probably done that. What I instantly went through my mind is if I pause silent for long enough, I can remove this in post and get rid of it straight away. So I just kind of paused. And of course, I then turned back to the chat. And chat being chat, well aware, by the way. Well aware, you bunch of fuckers, that this thing was under NDA. Lie. She loose licked it. I was like, no, let's just not. Normally what you do as a streamer is you respond to chat. You talk back to chat. I'm like, now I can't do this. So I can't talk back to chat because all they're talking about is the lion. I can't talk to Luz because she's going, oh my God. So now I've just got to babble for a minute. All I can do now is babble for a bit and chat nonsense. Of course, WhatsApp and the only thing he talks about it. It's on fucking Discord. I'm like, stop it, chat! You're gonna get me in trouble.
Oh, it's good. You love live content.
I fucking love live content. It's my favourite, but my God, it's stressful. And it's like when it's going well, it's the best thing in the world and it's easy. And when chat's banging, and this sounds like a cheesy thing to say, so pinch of salt with this, obviously, but when chat's bouncing and there's memberships coming through and super chats and all that kind of stuff happening constantly, and chats move, it's really fucking easy. It's one of the easiest jobs. Although some people do struggle. Some people struggle to read chat and have a conversation and tell a story at the same time and talk to you and monitor everything. For me personally, it's when it's at its easiest. When chat's moving and people are making funny jokes and there's silly super chats and there's gifted memberships, it's really, really easy. When it dies, and it happens to everybody, and chat stops talking and money stops coming through and stream is a bit dead, it's then some of the hardest work. But nowhere near as bad as when shit goes wrong. When shit goes wrong, it's the most stressful, and it can really throw you off. So we had a period of time this year before we moved into the new studio with the PC in the garage that was running the streams where it just kept freezing midstream, just kept stopping, and I could not. It took me 2 months. I couldn't work it out. I couldn't work out what was going on, and we would be midstream, 300 people watching our show live, and then the PC freezes. It doesn't tell you it's going to freeze. It doesn't tell you it's frozen. It just freezes. And it's when the guy goes to press a camera angle and it doesn't change. He's like, and he looks at the screen and realizes that the pokes are.
Yeah, because when I was B-teaming in the garage, I didn't look at the screen. I looked at you guys because the screen had a delay on.
So you learn where the buttons are and you watch the players and you press the buttons and you glance at chat.
So you don't actually know it's frozen until you look back to see what chat's doing. And then a few of you would say, buffering, can't hear you, can't see you, and then you think, oh God, how long has it been like this for?
Absolutely. So that's when it's most stressful. We thankfully we solved the problem. Although last week, not last week, the week before Christmas, Joe turned the PC on. The first time he turned the PC on in the new studio,
broke it.
It froze before we went live. So stop touching. That's why.
He's like, that's why you shouldn't train me on this, Liam.
That's why in the OnlyThanes earlier he called himself a technological null.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. Anyway, thank you, Matt, Drahos, and Sarduka for the 5 gifted each. You beautiful human beings listening to me and banging some gifteds there. That puts us on a mighty 375, which means we're about 50 away from, I think, our record. We could break our record on New Year's Eve.
That'd be cool.
That'd be mad. Absolutely mad. That's why we do the Fs. Perhaps you shouldn't have poured orange juice onto it. That was a laptop. That was a whole different issue.
What has been something that has surprised you this year? Not in your own team, not in someone else's team, but in the whole 40k thing. What has been the thing that surprised you?
What do you mean?
Has anything surprised you? Was there a surprise launch of a product? Was there, I don't know, a thing?
It's a good question.
Or has it been a fairly steady year?
I think, so in terms of the hobby, is that what you mean?
Yeah.
So the launch of the Lion surprised me. I wasn't expecting another Primarch to come back, and I wasn't expecting it to be him. And I'm not a person, so I'm not, for reference chat, I'm not a person who engages in leak content. Because I don't... Yeah, it's hard to explain this as a person who was a playtester previously as well. I've said this a few times, and I think this surprises me in itself, actually. If GW came back to me tomorrow and said, hey, not tomorrow, it's New Year's Day, but you get what I mean, next week, and said, hey, we've been rethinking. We'd actually like to bring you back in as a playtester.
Okay.
If they said that, what surprises me is my mind currently defaults to no thank you.
Why is that?
There's a number of reasons, actually. This is an interesting one. So the reason why I'd struggle to say no is because I feel like us as a channel, at least in general, could have a really positive impact on the hobby and on the game in general. And I think we come at it from a different approach to what currently they're taking, as in we want the game to be fun. That's why I struggle to say no. But on the flip side, the reason why I default to saying no is because, first things first, when you playtest, you know things are coming a year in advance. So we were playtesting the World Eaters Codex 7 or 8 months in advance. So I knew the Codex was coming. I knew new units were coming, new models were coming. I knew there was a new Primarch coming. I knew what was going away. And that in itself kind of spoils some of the fun of the hobby. So we can rip GW for their releases and their rumor engines and all that kind of stuff as much as we like. But most of us, if we're honest with ourselves and we actually genuinely be honest with ourselves, most of us find incredible excitement when new releases happen, when brand new units come out, when brand new model ranges happen, when brand new when specific units get refreshes and updates striking Scorpions, we get a little bit excited and a little bit giddy. When you're playtesting a Codex, you know 8-9 months in advance. You can't talk to anybody else about it. You can't share that excitement. And when that thing does finally come out, oh, well, I already knew about this.
Yeah.
So it kills some of the excitement. It's not so bad with preview content because it's just not so far in advance. It's like a few weeks in advance normally before you have it in hand. So it's not, that doesn't ruin it so much. So by the time it comes out to general public, you're still pretty excited by it and you can talk to people. The second thing is it's a lot of work for zero.
Yeah.
Apart from being able to say you're a playtester, which I don't necessarily think holds a lot of weight right now, because 10th edition, for example, is a fucking shit state. If I held my hands up and said, I'm a playtester, I helped build 10th, I'd expect people to come and egg my house. Because it's just a shit state. So there's a lot of work that goes in for little to no gain. With the exception, again, of a bit of personal pride or a bit of I helped build this edition. But like this current edition, if you helped build an edition that's a complete fucking dumpster fire, it's not something that personally I'd be particularly keen to shout about because of what it is now perceived as. And you might be really proud of it, and then it goes to the general public and everyone goes, this is dog shit. And that thing that you were really proud of, that's kind of been sapped out now, and there's kind of no enjoyment from it. And the third thing is GW. So I argued with the World Eaters Codex specifically. I argued till I was blue in the face about certain parts of that codex. I had heated calls with them. I was never rude, to be fair, but I had heated calls with them about this isn't. I'm a World Eater lover at heart. I like the narrative. I like the lore. I love the World Eaters. This is wrong. This is not how it should be. But GW are going to GW. So if they say tough, it's I don't have a say.
Yeah.
It's tough. That's it. So at that point, you kind of go, well, so what am I doing here? What am I bothering? If I've play tested this and said, okay, so the rule this is the problem I had, right? Okay, so the rule works. The rule currently works as it is. That's fine. But narratively, it makes less sense. And narratively, we can do it better and have a same impact tabletop-wise, but a more sort of narrative mechanic. They go, no, we're doing it this way. Why am I bothering? And so, you know, and there's other things where we've play tested before and gone, this is broke as shit. And they've released it and it's been broke as shit. And then they've gone, oh, we fucked up here. I'm like, yeah, we told you. You should have done something about it, but you didn't. And now you have to react. The other thing was as well, there's a couple of other occasions, diving down this rabbit hole now. There's a couple of other occasions where it's like, you need to change all this stuff. This isn't right. Oh, we can't. Why? It's already gone to print. Why am I testing it then?
Oh, wow.
Why am I play testing it? It's already gone to print. What's the fucking point? Like, you can't change it. It's gone to print. So all you're doing is you're getting me to play test it so we can help you prepare for the shit that might be coming when you give it out to the public.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to be part of that anymore. But, you know. You shouldn't work for nothing. If they ask you to play test, you should get paid. They won't. I mean, we should. I agree with you, Kai, 100%. But they won't. Surprised GW introduced unit cards that are so much easier than carting codexes about. That is a surprise, I guess. I'm fearful that 40k is 2 Marvel Primarchs that have died should remain dead. Primarchs that have died should remain dead, but I would not be surprised to see them return a bunch of Primarchs that have already died for the sake of selling more models. Kianan, thank you for the 50. Happy New Year from Denmark. Keep up the good work. Looking forward to what crazy things you and the Great Hall Gathering fam cook up in 2024. You're a hero, Kianan. Thank you so much for your incredible support. Buckshot, I think I said thank you for 5 more gifted. Did I? No, I didn't. Thank you for 5 more gifted. You're a fucking legend. Rambo, thank you for the 5. Favourite thing for me this year is the bounce back from the uncertainty of DZ, ending to you having your own amazing studio. Congrats, mate, the team. That's a lovely comment. I think that was a surprise. I don't think that'll be a surprise to you. That it was the way it happened, you know, was a surprise. We were very open about that. You know, as supportive as we were, it was a surprise. And like we said at the start of the evening, like it was. You never know how you're going to react in those situations until those situations hit you in the face. That's just what happens, right? You know, and when that situation happens, you go, how do I deal with it? And I'm surprised as to where we are considering Rambo. So I'm glad that that's your favourite thing for the year. That's amazing. I'm surprised we got here. Genuinely, I'm surprised we got to this place. But you know, I am surprised how much they fucked up points by turning it into power level. That fucking annoys me, Cornet, to be honest with you. Leaks, having just had a little spool through some of the choices Joe's spells were the flamingo juice.
Okay.
That was a spell. A lot of vagina was another spell.
Obviously.
The lubed goat was another spell. Tickle a pickle. Finger a bishop. He definitely started to fit a theme, he says. Yes, he did. Absolutely. Just clocked out of work till next year, says Neil. Good man. It's the same with the crossing the rubricate, a danger narratively, yet everyone who has done it survived. Yeah, absolutely. I am surprised we still play. But that's because 40k, as a game, as a system, as a thing, is about more than just a game and a system and a thing. It's about more than that, right? It's just 40k is a community. It's a group of people. It's a mindset. And what annoys me the most about the current iteration of 40k is the majority of that mindset is about narrative, fun, storytelling, friendship, engaging. That's what it's all about. And I think that they're missing that point quite a lot right now. And I think that what we encompass as a Great Hall community is exactly that. It's more than just a tabletop war game where I want to win. It's about telling a story. It's about having fun with friends. It's about developing narrative for characters and armies and units. It's about laughing and joking. It's about crazy moments, epic charges, silly armor fails. It's about more than that. So that's why we still play, you know. It's amazing. And I think that's one of the things that we as a channel and a community in general do quite well, is we focus on those aspects. And I think a lot of people go, that's my version of the hobby. Hanging out with friends, telling jokes, having a laugh, telling stories, having fun, just enjoying the whole process rather than I need to win, I must win, I have to build this unit to win, I need to optimize. What's the best weapons? Like, that's not what we do. That's not what we play this game for. But you know, the easy announcement for me was a kick in the bollocks for me on your behalf. Thanks, Paul. Not just a business achievement, but seeing the emotional journey as well means a lot. It's been this year. If there's a couple of words that could describe this year, Rambo, emotional journey is definitely 2 words that fit. Absolutely. Did you look up parachuting beavers? I haven't yet. No, I know DCT was a big thing, but I'm in something of an echo chamber. I really don't understand how big an issue that was. My ignorance on display. I'm not going to dive down that rabbit hole when I'm 3/4 of the bottle of me's in, because I don't want to upset people. Having no detachment restrictions is the main thing I'd like to change. Bring back the combined arms attachment. I've walked away from 40k. It just doesn't interest me. I'd play for a giggle if we meet up, says Dave.
Yeah.
Who's now called Square Bases. Brilliant. Coming back to the hobby at the start of 10th, having not played since 3rd, I honestly like 10th edition and would like to get rid of action-based secondaries. I agree. 10th edition, to be clear, CJ, as a core rule set, it's not that bad. It could have done with being a bit nicer. Well, it could have been done with being laid out and put together a bit nicer, so we didn't need so many clarifications about interactions. As a core edition, it's not that bad. I hate actions. I hate the fact that Leviathan is the standard way of playing. I want more narrative ways of playing. One of the things I need to do in the new year is work with Bridget to develop our scoreboard so we can go back to playing narrative games on the channel, because that's fun. And just tell a story and have a laugh and have a giggle. That's what we want to do. Talking of that, I posted the Squirrel Militia on Discord. We're not going down that rabbit hole again. Nothing worse than trying to learn the game and the opponent is full try-hard mode. Absolutely, 100%. When Adrian came over, he took a pick at Heathrow where there was a list of things you could not bring in. He highlighted no Death Stars, so I answered him with, "We used to be an empire." I haven't really got to any tournaments this year. Been playing more casual games and campaigns with friends instead and having loads of fun. Good man. Good man. Going to be focusing on 30k for people not enjoying 10th at all. Sorry, I'm not. Well, I mean, we made a change after 10th launched on the channel to focusing on having like playing fun armies, taking shit we liked, not worrying about being competitive, not worrying about being full tryhard, and we're actually having loads of fun with 10th edition right now. Hopefully that you can sort of feel that in the studio. I certainly feel like I'm having lots of fun. I went through a stage of being like, the amount of times the schedule would say that I'm playing, and 3 hours before going live, I said to Joe, so I don't want to play.
Yeah.
Do you want to play? He's like, I'll play, because Joe hates producing. I'll play. I'm like, okay, cool, because I didn't really want to play, and now I'm like, yeah, let's do it, let's play. I'm into it.
I love
have fun.
Kyle's impression earlier of Joe.
Yeah.
Like air quotes, training him on the deck.
I'm not saying it's a response to understand. I get it, mate. We can talk offline about this, Kai, to be fair, if you want to have a chat. No problems like whatsoever. It's why you're my favourite channel, as it's Garage Hammer and Good Crack. I've no interest in competitive play narrative to win 100%. Go back to 6th edition with stratagems you can use each once per game. Yes. Missed my psychic phase. I can see why they removed it. I can as well, to be honest with you. It would be nice if they just had abilities that interacted with actions, make infiltrators and intercessors more interesting. I remember watching Titans do a narrative game, Tau vs. Custodians, and it was honestly one of the best games I've watched. There you go, see? Fun!
If there was an extension of Great Hall Gathering that you were going to add in another game of something, not 40k, what would it have been?
Oh, what now?
Well, have you ever thought about it this past year?
Yeah.
What was it?
There's loads.
Okay.
So, Age of Sigmar, that's Games Workshop.
Okay, so not a tabletop dice.
Oh, well, there's no point then, because that's what the channel's all about.
So you haven't thought about adding in something like Magic or...
It's still tabletop, though,
D&D.
strictly. It's still dice.
Yeah, but it's not all the 40 dice and the thousands of models.
Maybe I'm wrong here. So shout at me if you think I'm wrong. I would put Magic and D&D in a similar category with 40k. Very similar category. Yes, I'd bring Magic into the channel if people wanted it. Yes, I'd bring D&D in if people wanted it. In the future, we've got plans to do D&D in the future because there's 40k D&D campaigns which could fit for us.
Oh.
And I'd love to play Magic. I like Magic quite a lot. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, but I like playing it when I play it. But like, the problem is I have very good relationships with people like Titans, and we share information and we share data and statistics and stuff. And their Magic content on their their main channel was not doing well. So they switched it to its own Magic channel, which is not doing amazingly. It does okay, but it's not doing amazingly. And so then I look at like, and then it's about, this is not the devastation. That's a fucking extreme word for this, but this is the challenge, I guess, is more the word I'm looking for. Running a channel at this size, when it's basically me, and then Joe is an employee, obviously, but then Brom and Paddy and Eddie are all part-time stroke complete volunteers. So it's me, really. And Joe does, with what I asked Joe to do in terms of building and painting and prepping, he does a fucking incredible job, Joe does. But in terms of designing content, designing how the show structure would work, all that kind of stuff, that's not a Joe thing. You know, tech is not a Joe thing. So that's all down to me. And then you have to look at how much effort, time is this going to take, and what's the reward going to be. And if you don't think the reward is proportionate to the effort, it's probably not worth it. Yeah. So I can put 50 hours into developing a D&D stream, for example, and it's possible that no one's interested and we don't get any viewers. Or we could put half that time into developing a 40k pre-recorded game format, which in itself will probably bring in a ton of subscribers and generate views and ad revenue because we already have that core audience. Then it's about prioritizing where you spend that time. There is a degree of making sure that when you do spend that time, you're spending it on something that you're enjoying as well, or something you are going to enjoy. But yeah, that's a challenge. Like, I love the idea of playing D&D on the channel in the future, but we have to make sure that our normal rhythm is not interrupted by anything new that we add.
Super proud of you, big man. It's been awesome to see how much you've grown over the year, and here's to even more over 2024. Cheers.
Thank you, Cosmo. Thank you so much. So yeah, we have to, like, we're making moves to try and make some of the more regular content a little more self-sustaining. So this is why I talk about bringing in more people as like part-time or full-time, and I talk about editors, and we talk about we're training Kyle to produce games at the moment, and if he gets that and he's okay with it and he enjoys it and we're all safe, there gets put to points where sometimes on a Tuesday and Thursday I might not have to go into the studio and I can work on something else. So it's not like sometimes I'll have a night off, because that would be nice to actually have some time off in the future that is like holiday rather than just a normal day off, like a weekend. But equally, if it's not time off, I can also use it as time to develop new things, plan new content, all that kind of stuff. And that means then we're not impacting the normal shows and the normal rhythm of things. That's another important part as well. Like, I've said this already. Someone said about, oh, I like the idea of Old World, or I don't care about Old World. I just don't want to see I don't want to see 40k content drop off. It won't, because that's our core. We have to make sure that we continue that level of output as well. Make Joe play D&D, but chat gets to choose his character and backs. Oh, for fuck's sake. Skippy the Magnificent, thank you for 10 gifted. That puts us on 390 gifted. Oh my god, we are very close to our record. I have a whiteboard here now, so if we get a new record tonight, I can actually write the new record up on the board, so I'll know what it is for the future. That'd be good. 400 likes.
Did you wipe off the PO box to move the whiteboard, then write it back on?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's always been there. Cos, thank you for the 5 gifted.
Because now I can't see it. Your top-down camera
Is in the way.
is in the way.
Well, the top-down camera will eventually be mounted on the wall or the ceiling, so it stops shaking. Now I've moved the desk, and I'm happy with the desk is. Costa, thank you so much for the 5 gifted. 395. 5 away from 400. 105 away from 500. A record we'll never beat. Probably. Maybe. Thank you so much, Costa, for the 5 gifted. You're a hero. What a legend. Chat plays D&D for Joe. If you listen in the background now at 400 likes, all you'll hear is Gaz fapping in the background. Cal.Pugrego. Fucking stupid name for a person. Thank you for 5 gifted memberships. And Christopher Sanford, thank you for 10 more gifteds. 410. 423, I think, is our record. I'm sure it's 420. I'm sure it's 423. I don't know why. That's a thing in my head. 423 is the thing. Is the what I've got in my head. I went for the 400th like, but it says 34. Mrs. Fenholio, thank you for 10 more. That puts us like 5 away from the record. Cosmo with 5 more. We did it, Loose. Broke the record. Chat, we broke the record with another 46 minutes to go, according to my little live clock.
I might have, once we say Happy New Year and then we say goodbye, I might have myself a cheeky bit of cake.
Not a euphemism.
Not a euphemism.
Even though it's a new year. Rimley, thank you for 10 gifted. You fucking beautiful human beings. This is definitely the way I wanted to see out the new year. Oh my god, I've lost count. Fuck, where were we at? I have to wait for it to settle now. I started typing it in, and then Alex gave him another one, and Drop Dead Dave gave 20 more, and then I got lost.
One.
Use all your fingers. And Strigon Kids still hasn't got a gifted membership, despite promising us that they're turned on. Fucking promised us. Let's go, says Cozza. Exactly. 100%, let's go. Absolutely. I'd like to do, I know a lot of you don't fucking give a shit about this, but I'd like to do a little bit more work on the gaming channel in this new year.
Yeah?
I like playing COD. I'm shit at it, but I like playing it. So you can afford your Dark Angels order now. I can't. This won't get paid till the end of next month for Iniquity. So, Kane, thank you for the 5 gifted. 5 more gifted. Is it settled? Are we done? I think it's done.
Do we want another fact, or are we waiting until the end?
What do you reckon, chat? 1 in the chat if you want a fact. 2 if you don't.
1 2 1 2 1 2 1 1 1 1 2 2 2 2 2 1 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 3.
If you keep gifted, I'm going to get through this whole bottle of mead tonight as well, by the way. Black Forest Gatux at midnight. Sounds good.
Oh, do you remember when I tried to make that?
Ollie says, well done for breaking the record, but remember that Eddie brings the numbers. No, he doesn't. Luke does. Oh, Corner Ed wants a gifted. Wants a fact.
That's because he's my best friend.
My.
My best friend.
Can you settle this for once in a while, Ed, please? Strigon Kid says, I'm like the greased up deaf guy from Family Guy. Never gonna catch me. You can't catch me. You need to play with a good COD player, that'll help. The problem is, Rez, everyone I play with is fucking controller mongs. That's the problem. Hopefully it'll at least make a down payment on the Black Templars then. It probably might do eventually. To keep it special, don't spoil us. 1111111 69 169. 69 plus
So
1
far, there's 4 people that have said 2. So those 4 people, put your fingers in your ears, and Leon will do some kind of hand signal when I'm done.
I'll do the Team America International Sign for Distress, okay? When this is done.
You got to practice it so they know what to look for.
They should know what to look for.
Okay, so you ready? You got to put your fingers in your ears. Next time you see a statue in a park of someone on a horse, look at the horse's legs. If the horse has both front legs in the air, the person on the horse died in battle. If the horse has one front leg in the air, the person died as a result of wounds received in battle. If the horse has all 4 legs on the ground, the person died of natural causes.
What if it's on a
Where's
donkey?
your international sign of... There we go. Now you can take your fingers
But we
out of your
hadn't
ears.
stopped talking about the fact, though.
Okay, fingers back in. Fingers back in.
Got it, Ed says, could I settle it once and for all? Yes. Will I? No. What happened? That sounds like bollocks.
No, I don't think it's bollocks. I think that's true.
Fatboy says this is very true. Doombay says not true. Keanu says fact. I'm inclined to believe it. 100% true. Is it? Drew says loose, as in like an actual fact. Looks like he's trying to say something. Fucking love that film. Pretty sure that's an urban legend. Urban legend says Christopher Sanford. Loose, loose. Now people are not believing it.
And if no legs are on the ground, it's a Pegasus.
Kai says, no, that was on QI. It's an urban myth.
What?
If Stephen Fry says it's an urban myth, it's a fucking urban myth. Okay? If Stephen Fry says urban myth, Kai, I believe you. Sounds like nonsense. Sounds like nonsense words.
Just bear in mind that Kai is quite drunk. His spelling is pretty good.
He can't be that
being...
drunk. I haven't seen a massive super chat yet. He's not drunk enough. What if the horse is just wonky?
Just saw that. Picking on a wonky horse.
Of
now.
course, Jill's worried about the wonky horse. Unbelievable. It's very true. No, it's urban myth. Urban myth, chat.
Not true. As I know, one in Copenhagen died of old age and the horse is rampant.
What if Sandy Toxfig says it? No one watches that version of QI, Resident Rum Drinker, so don't worry about it. If it's not Stephen Fry, it's not QI, okay?
If it's not Fry, It's not QI.
If it's not fry, it's not QI. Wow. That's where we've got to. Yeah, oh, she'll read it out. Wait, if people aren't on horses, do they just not die? Exactly. What I'm learning from this fact, Lise? Horses are dangerous. Fun fact, you started the year on a Sunday in a chair and you're finishing the Sunday in a chair. Is that true? Still painting Eldar, not drunk yet. The Wikipedia page for equestrian statues mentions a survey for it, and out of 15 equestrian statues in England, only 9 of them work with that rule. There we go. There we go.
Right, I feel I need to update you on the situation with the attic.
It's Spider-Man.
This whole time, he's been trying to use his imagination for the swings.
Oh.
My God.
He's so adorable.
This whole time. Over an hour?
Yeah. And it's not even, it's like 20 past 11 and he's 6.
He's just come down and been like, I've been trying to use my imagination. Okay, Ben, no, we're not swinging from the attic now. Don't worry
He's
about
so
it.
adorable. He's such a good boy. Talking about people that like our little Ben, Chapter Master Ballsack,
Oh, yeah?
gifted 50.
Ah.
Ballsack likes Ben.
Well.
Apparently, Brett has said we started the year on a Sunday in the chair.
All right.
And we're finishing the year on a Sunday in a chair.
Oh.
Chapter Master Ballsack, thank you so much for 50. We have smashed our record.
I don't computer game but seem to enjoy the gaming channel, which surprised me.
It's about the people, Jarl Tom. Remember that. It's always about the people. Thank you so much. What's he saying? She's mugged you off, hasn't she?
Fireworks, fireworks, clinking glasses, clinking glasses. The Wellington has been duxelled and hammed, so I'm off to sea in.
Ads, thank you so much for the 10. Skippy, 50 more gifted. Ballsack with 50 after John had already given 50. Right, stop now. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Kai, I was joking. I don't really know. I don't really have words for that. Well, that's the biggest single super chat we've ever had on the channel.
Either way, have a great new year.
You unbelievable man. Thank you so much. It's rare, but I'm pretty lost for words. That's madness. I'm not that boring after all. You're not. What the fuck? I have to add the gifteds on, which is fucking mad. Oh, that one. Because we're at 561 members. We've had some crazy people in chat.
Oh, okay.
So we're now at 561 members.
Oh, okay.
And have you seen Kai's super chat?
No, Kai!
Mm-hmm.
No!
Must be cutting onions over there. Well, I mean... Jill just comes, sneaks in with a poo, right? Fucking hell. Thank you, Kai. You're incredible. And you've been here...
I'm very drunk.
Very drunk, clearly. And you've been here all through the year as well. So, you know, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Unbelievable, this community. I say it so often. And sometimes I feel like people think that perhaps I'm going through the motions when I say these things. Because it sounds kind of rehearsed. And I guess to some extent it kind of is a little bit rehearsed, but the support, I don't. When DZ stopped, and I said we're going to give it a go, and if it fails, we'll go back to work, like I talked about earlier. I kind of expected it to fail. I kind of expected us to not make enough money to keep doing it. Honestly, I thought that, we have 2 young kids. We have a 10, soon to be 11-year-old and a 6-year-old. And whatever happens in life, my sole purpose is to make sure that they don't suffer ever, because they're young kids. We chose to bring them into the world. So if I have to go back to work, I don't give a flying fuck if I have to empty bins or scrape poo off the floor. Couldn't give a shit. I do whatever it takes to make sure that they don't suffer. Now, I honestly believed at the start of the year in March, April time, we'd give it a go and it probably wouldn't work. And I actually spoke to my old boss in detail and said, I'm probably going to need to look for a job. So if you've got something that comes up, please let me know. And it's because of you people that we didn't need to. And this is mad, absolute mad to me. And then, a lot of people talk about me being a bit of a workaholic. Like Joe will tell you, without failure, I'm a bit of a workaholic. The Thanes will tell you that I'm a bit of a workaholic. And I constantly trying to give you as much as I possibly can and give back as much as I possibly can. And ultimately, this is me repaying you guys now and it's not just me, actually, it's us. It's all of us trying to repay you guys and give you the kind of quality and the entertainment that you deserve for really believing in the channel and believing in us and believing in me and believing in Luce and believing in Joe and all that kind of stuff. So that's too generous, to be clear. But thank you. You're amazing.
Let it go.
Just sit here in silence now for 35 minutes, I think. I don't know how we topped that, quite honestly. It's unbelievable. If I didn't have to pay rent in 35 minutes, I could gift. Your rent's more important, Carl, all right, to be fair. And Skippy and John, to bring you back down to earth after the Legend of Sky. I mean, John's the mate. John's incredible. Skippy's incredible. These people turn up all the time and constantly gift to us. And allows us to do what we do. And I just hope that in some way, at least, we repay these people that donate, all of you for that matter. And I don't just mean donating money either. I mean like giving your time, just to sit and hang out with us and watch the channel and be a viewer and be a subscriber. You're giving us your time, and I hope we can give you some kind of value back at least. We peaked too soon, Christopher Sanford. It's a small payback for a difficult year and working so hard to build a great community that inspires us all. Thanks so much.
If you could invite absolutely anyone onto a Talking Heads podcast thingy, who would you invite? And it would be a yes. Who would you invite?
Anyone in the world?
In the world.
I don't know. That's really tough. I'd like to talk to the CEO of GW.
Ooh.
I think a lot of people there default to Henry Cavill.
Yeah.
I'd like to talk to the CEO of GW. But what I'd also want is I'd want the ability and the opportunity to ask him anything that I wanted. Anything that I wanted. That'd be important to me.
If you could ask him anything, what would your top question be?
I don't know if I can quantify in a single question, but I would like to talk to him about how the conversation I'd like to have is about what Games Workshop's kind of intent and mission is. And what I mean by that is, like, it seems quite frequently that it's just about money grabbing as much as it can out of customers, and I'd like for people to hear a person at the top say, yeah, we're trying to make money, it's a business.
Did Joe show you the sweater?
Which you don't need $500 to ask that question, John. I mean, if it's the one that I think it is, in a picture only, I've not actually seen it in person yet. You can stop it now, all of you. I'm gonna have to just turn the stream off early if this fucking carries on, just so I can protect you all from yourselves.
Do you want to hear something funny?
What?
I think I can hear Ben upstairs rigging together some kind of pulley system to get him to swing out of the attic.
For his webs and swings?
For his webs and swings.
Yeah.
I'm slightly worried. If I go up there, do I praise him for the engineering try, or do I say, we talked about this, we're not swinging from the attic?
It depends how much she's bleeding, I suppose. SM Battle Reports. Someone still hasn't gifted SM Battle Reports membership, by the way. Still a grey name. Happy New Year to you too, bud. You're ahead of us by now, so you're already in, aren't you, I think? Go bring back Rick Priestley and Andy Chambers. Yeah, well, yeah.
I have realised I'm just not drawing attention to the drunk people on stream.
What have we realised? What's the drunk people said?
Did Joe show you the sweater for $500?
No, yeah, I saw that. Yeah, it's too much.
It's too much.
Fucking pack in the red ones. Stop it.
Too much.
This is all from people who've gifted like 50 memberships as well.
Everybody's clearly drunk.
Pack it in, honestly.
You've all blown your load before it's midnight. Good luck finding someone to kiss now.
I don't take praise or generosity very well, by the way.
You're shit.
This is why we work. Every day I wake up in the morning and she slaps me and then throws a cup of piss at me. You're shit. And that's how it works.
And then you go, right, well, only way is up from there.
You could at least made it warm. Like that. Honestly, pack it in, all of you. Tell Luce I don't drink, never have, says Mr. the Ballsack.
Well.
Never drunk. Well, cheers to all of you. It's it's mad. Like I said to you right at the start, right? If you'd have told me on the 31st of December 2022, hey, here's your next 12 months, I'd have said, fuck off.
Yeah.
Not a chance. That's domestic abuse.
No, it's not. It's just his wake-up call. He requests it. It's not me. It's his request.
Easy wank, to be fair. No. We might have to stop the stream early, Luce, at this rate.
Yeah.
They're getting silly now.
Stop it.
I'm in the house of a Patdale Terrier. I am not getting a snog, but this gin is very, very nice. I'm not a fan of gin. John H, thank you for the poo. Peter Richardson, thank you for the gifted membership.
My experience of gin was with Hellstorm Mikey.
It wasn't quite gin because it was full of mixer as well.
And he was talking it up. Try some gin, Luce. No, Mikey, I don't like gin. No, try this one. It's great. Okay, fine. And then I nearly spat it back in the cup and I was like, no, thank you, Mikey. Good sharing, but no, thank you. Maybe it's a northern drink.
Thank you for the great content. Happy New Year to you guys. Here is to more great content. Much love to all of you.
Apparently there are some part of London where you have to pay for a girl to do that to you. I'm sure there is.
I don't know how we break it to them, babe. All the people that you've managed to do that with your clothes on. How do we tell them? They're going to be distraught.
Absolutely gutted.
Yeah.
Oh my God, thank you for the one gift. You can stop there, all of you. Like, that's enough now. Done. We're done. We've got 28 minutes. There's plenty. There's too much. There's fucking far too much. And I don't particularly love praise, to be honest with you. Square Bases, thank you for this. What would you call that? It's not a smiley face or a heart eye face smile emoji.
Loving eyes.
I don't know what you'd call that. What's it called, Dave? Tell me. Gin is a Londoner's drink traditionally. Can't stand the stuff. I'm not a fan, actually.
Is it a Londoner's drink? Was it brewed there or distilled there or... I didn't know that.
No, I didn't know that either. I'm kind of a bit lost at the moment as to what to say. Because I'm a cheapskate and I can't find the half sub.
Us slowly minions can never repay the amount of hard work you, Luke and all the guys have put in to entertain us. Happy New Year to you and your family.
Are you happy
Party
about that?
Popper.
Thank you so much, by the way, Kurdos, for the 15. You can repay us, and you do repay us.
Here's to you.
No. To you.
I'm really happy about being called Luke because when we have our next in-person event, and we'll probably have new people who have found us, they'll all be looking around waiting for Luke to get here. And I can't wait to see the look on people's faces of, oh, he's not coming. Sorry, he's sick.
I think the voice gives it away that it won't be a guy.
No, they'll be waiting for a guy. I'll wait with them. I'll have a cup of tea with them and wait with them.
Lazy Bulldog says it was genuinely a poor person's drink. Gin used to be one of those metrics about the cost of living.
Yeah. I think now cocaine is.
You still got your PayPal link going. I do, Rambo, but don't use it.
Stop it.
I did. Guy says, "Oh shit, I did 500. I meant £5. Ah, bollocks, my kid will starve now." I can send 70% of it back. Not quite, because tax. I can send some of it back. I can send half of it back, Kai. All right. If it was a mistake, tell me. Enjoy the moment you tell Eddie that the new membership record is. It's not going to be broken in 2025. 2024. What year is it coming up to? 2024.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stop drinking.
No, I'm going to.
You can't add one on to the number 23. Stop now.
I've got enough time to drink the rest of the bottle. Yeah. Actually, maybe not. No. Can you say thank you for that gifted, Luce?
Which one?
The last one. The one I won't read out.
Liam.
You've been on video calls where you hear Bridget just do it like
Okay,
he's got Tourette's.
good.
Thank you, John, for another gifted. She'll keep adding the ones.
Oh wow, Christopher says gin is actually really easy and cheap to make, which is why it used to be seen as a poor person's drink. Oh,
Gin does not give me a hangover. I don't get hangovers at all, actually, so to be honest.
one day you will.
I'm sure one day it's going to wake up and punch me in the face. I'll be like, oh my god, this is what all the people were talking about all that time. I think you lot have broken Amy as well, by the way. Any colour, stop. This might be the most successful. In fact, this is definitely the most successful stream of all time.
Yeah.
Like without any. Like this is the 100%. If I go.
And I've been out of the room 60% of the time negotiating a 6-year-old to knock Spider-Man out the attic and down the stairs.
We just want to break you this year to build you up next year. You deserve everything of this for all the hard work you put in and the joy you bring to all of us. Just imagine what you can do with your clothes of on OnlyFans. Happy New Year to you. Enjoying the channel because it's cheaper than OnlyFans.
I know.
If I took my clothes off on OnlyFans, Saduka, I'd owe them money. Unbelievable.
It's not red, so I'm good, right?
No, bollocks.
Love you, your fucking massive legend.
Love you too, Sam.
Fookin.
Another one of our amazing things as well. Carter, thank you for 5 more gifted memberships. It gets us to a magical 569. Giggity. I'm struggling to operate a keyboard right now.
You drunk too much?
No such thing. Ginger Steve, thank you for the 2. Down in 1, down in 1, down in 1. Oh god, no, this is not a drink to down. It's a lovely mead. Chris, thank you for the heart as well. Most successful stream is the one I came back on. It's all down to you, Paul. It's all down to you. Brett's got a big thing about the fact that we started and finished on a Sunday in this chair. All on a Sunday in the infamous chair to start the next chapter of your journey. I mean, what you've done, chat, essentially, is you fucked me for 2024 now, because there's no way we're going to beat this record in the next year. You've actually fucked us for 2024, right? So thanks for that. But that aside, I'm actually really excited for 2024. Like, really, genuinely. Like, last year, I think at this point last year, I was kind of excited for we'd done it full time for a year, and we hadn't failed to pay a bill, and we hadn't killed anyone. Yeah. Good start, right? So I was looking forward to the next year, and I was looking forward to doing it again and continuing to try and grow. And we've seen some growth already the year previous. I was like, this is good. This is good stuff. But realistically, it's been it was just kind of like, cool, another year. Like, it's fun and I'm enjoying it, but it's another year. This year, it feels very different going into next year. I've said to Joe a few times, going into next year feels very... I'm really fucking excited about 2024 and what we can possibly do. I'm so excited for it. Costa says 669 sounds better. It's another 100 memberships. That's far. Just... Bon année, 2024 et toi. Thank you, Michael. Are you in France? Surely you're already into the new year, right? You have told us to hold off for New Year's. You have told us to hold off. No, I didn't tell you to hold off for New Year's drop the Dave. I joked about the fact that you weren't donating previous streams because you were waiting for New Year's. Isn't that what you opened the Twitch account for? For topless streaming. You can do that on Twitch now. I can do that on Twitch. And just sing the milkshake song. You've got 20 minutes, Costa. Thank you for upgrading to Jarl. You've got 20 You've got 20 minutes to get yourself in the Jarl only giveaway. Datsun Des says, accurately, we just need 634 subscribers now in the next 20 minutes.
I can't believe I used to walk around singing that song. My poor dad must have been horrified.
I have my little timer as well. We have got 20 minutes. This is because I'm aware that we have a multinational audience, right? Yeah. So this shows them how long we've got before we're saying Happy New Year to everybody. Yeah. That's what this is for, by the way. I know some of you are already in a new year. I know some of you are not quite there yet. You have a healthy heart, so you'll have a fruitful life. Thanks, Brad. That's a lovely thing to say. That's a really lovely thing to say. Does Jarl giveaway end at midnight? It does, Demagogue. Yeah, it ends at midnight. Absolutely. I'm excited to pip a new one with you. Nurgle Matthew, one of the legends of the community out there as well. Would it proper freak him out if no one super chatted all year but gave it all with a New Year stream? I mean, it would bankrupt me. Get the tank top out again for Twitch. When the summer comes, the tank tops will be back. Oh, yeah. I'm not afraid to show off side boob. Check out that side boob. The goal for the entire 2024 target is to beat tonight's totals. Like, it will be, yeah. I'm here, Liam's good at beating it off. Every married man is. Yeah. New Year's in 10 hours here. 10 hours, where are you about? Whereabouts are you? What would be 10 hours? 8 hours is California. So what's 10 hours? What's further west than California? Drop the date is about 6:40 PM here. What's the look for?
Yep.
I've got to wait for. I can't. The other thing as well is like because you basically what's happened now as well. By the way, is chat have broken. What's her name? Amy. So she doesn't actually read them out straight away anymore. Oh my God, Jonely fans.
Stop it, chat. Seriously. Now. Stop it. Saying on behalf of a speechless Liam.
I didn't see that one come through. No more reds. Banned. Banned. Thank you, man.
Best Warhammer channel on. Always knew Liam could beat off the competition.
Thanks, Mixter. You legend. Hawaii is 11 hours behind. Hawaii, the edge of the world. Oh, you're in Hawaii? Okay. I didn't know Hawaii was 11 hours. Thank you so much, Mixer. Thank you so much, Christopher Sanford, as well, for another huge dono.
Is Hawaii near that line that is one side of it, for example, is Sunday, the other side
yeah, I think
Monday?
so. I think so.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure. I mean, my geography is pretty shit, but I'm pretty sure on the whole. Hey, fun fact, Lise, we could probably all eat for the next 2 weeks now.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Well, when is Adrian and Mrs. the Dr. Mel coming over again? I don't know. The thing is, flying over from San Francisco to London and vice versa for that matter, going that isn't the cheapest in the world. So we have to be a little picky. And the thing is, next year I'd like to do things like a Nova or Adepticon. So I don't want to be in a position where I'm like, hey, Adrian, come here. I'm not coming to Titans because that'd be a bit shit. So we need to make sure it's fair and like we like making content together and hanging out, but it comes at an extreme cost. And I think Mel wants to come and do some holidaying stuff. So what I'd like to do as well, genuinely, I'd like for Adrian and Mel to come over for a while. We'll happily host them and give them the spare room. I'd like, it's never going to happen. So I don't know why I say this, but I'd like for it to be like, I don't know, a week or 2 weeks, where half of the time we don't actually do content. We go and see sites.
Yeah. And
do touristy things. Because Adrian and I get like a day together every time to go to San Francisco, or what do we do this? Oh, we went to Warhammer this year, so we actually still worked anyway. But otherwise, it's all work-based stuff. It'd be cool to do something that was actually like going, seeing sites, being a bit like historic or something like that. That'd be cool.
Have a wonderful new year. I'll see you in 2024, off to celebrate with some close friends and cold cookies, clapping hands.
I will eagerly await the postman dropping my cookies through the letterbox, Joseph. But thank you so much for hanging out with us. I really hope you enjoy your new year. Have a great new year. I mean, I know you've had some dramas yourself as well. I'm not going to go into it on stream, obviously, but have a wonderful new year. And I'll see you on the other side. I'll speak to you tomorrow, probably. Blight Lord Emil, you legend. Thank you for 5 more gifted memberships, you hero. So that is, it's not 570, is it? It's 574 because we don't count upgrades. I'd love to drop a big super chat to show appreciation for all the enjoyment this channel has given me this year, but I have a wife and 4 kids and a plastic cracker. No one has to. There's no requirement to. Being here is amazing in itself. So thank you so much. We're at 430 likes as well, which is mad. Well, what's the postman going to drop for the letterbox? Cookies. I definitely said cookies. To answer last night's stream question, single highest cost of the hobby, £500 to you. I'll proudly be your single highest cost, Kai. It wasn't last night either. It was Friday, by the way. Dropping cockles through the letterbox. Yeah, exactly. It's fine. Shut up. Yeah. Exclamation mark element. What for? I like how some people just go exclamation mark something. Why not? Oh, there's a 60%. I think it's a 50 or 60% sale on Beard Struggle, by the way. If you have a fine bushy face of fur. Anyone else been on the Viking shop? Which one? Which Viking shop, sir? I was talking to Luce actually. Yesterday, day before. Yesterday. It was yesterday. I was talking to Luce actually about one of the things I don't know if it's a resolution. I don't know if I call this a resolution. One of the things I'd like to do in 2024 is I'd like to start to expand merchandise range.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Luce is up for kind of taking on the challenge of trying to expand the merchandise range. What do people want the cool Viking logo on?
Yeah, I will need help with it because what I think is pretty and nice to have is not the same as what you think is pretty and nice to have.
Yeah. No, that's not entirely true. Often you'll come up with something like so to be clear, chat, our channel dice, the red, white and black ones were all Lucy's work. That's all her work. They're pretty. You did a good job there.
Yeah.
So it's not entirely
Red
sure
dice.
that what you think is pretty isn't necessarily pretty. Currently got the Channel 5 New Year music playing in the background, especially for you.
Oh. Especially for you. Wasn't that Kylie Minogue and Jason Donovan? Oh.
I don't actually know. Does Liam count as plastic crack?
Assless chaps. Star wants those.
It's not, is it, John? Fuck off. Don't. You can't drop like 100 and something memberships and then $600 in super chat and tell me that it's fucking your birthday. It's not your birthday, is it? Purple dice, okay. So I mean, dice is a given, right? We're going to be doing dice anyway. Objectives. My current plan is I'm working with a company to make see-through large objectives with the logo as a centerpiece and the rest of it's complete, and it's very, very thin plastic, so it won't mess up your table at all.
Can't believe Eve, you forgot it was
It's
my
not your
birthday.
birthday, is it? Thanks. Stop the red ones. Is it actually your birthday? What do we do for John if it's actually his birthday?
Happy birthday!
Apart from that, what do we do for John if it's actually his birthday?
Happy birthday!
Nipple tassels. I feel like you're not being serious now. Salty
I
Joe on
didn't.
t-shirts. We did that. No one bought them. Someone said there was one in dice tower that doubles as a drinking horn. That sounds fucking cool, but I feel like it's a real niche product. Dice bag feels like an obvious choice. I mean, that's a possibility. You've organised dice bags before, so...
Yeah.
Did they sell well? Do you remember? No. Okay.
No.
They didn't sell at all.
They did sell, just not under the momentum I needed them to.
Is it actually your birthday on New Year's Eve, John? Are you being serious? I feel like he's winding me up, but I don't know. Tank tops. We could probably get those
Stick of rock.
made easy enough. Joe branded mankinis. No one needs to see that.
Oh.
If it's your birthday, can you fucking pack in the red ones? What do we do? What do we need to, apart from happy birthday, what do we do for John's birthday?
Happy birthday!
Chat, what do we do for John's birthday? Help me here. Drinking horn that doubles as a drinking horn. Fair. Okay. Pin badges, dice tray, cozy hoodies. Tape measures. The channel hoodies are very popular amongst the team that have got them so far. So we could open those up, but that's a stock cost. So we could do it. I'm not saying no. But as always, if we buy stock in originally, we'll offer it to Thanes first. A Liam snuggle pillow. Creepy. Okay. Is it actually John's birthday? I don't know if I'm taking him seriously or not. He says yes, she's going to read it out anyway. He says yes, it's really my birthday with another $100 super chat. I don't know if he's winding me up to keep putting red ones in, or if it's actually his birthday.
Well, I'm the only one out of the two of us that said happy birthday 3 times now. You're a shit friend. See, Ed, this is why you should be my best friend. Because I remember to say happy birthday.
Yes,
not
it's really
once,
my birthday.
Is it though?
Not twice.
Do I have him on Facebook?
But thrice I have said happy birthday, and Liam is yet to say it.
Well, I don't know if he's on the fucking wind-up.
I'm a good best friend.
I need
Liam's a
to be-
shit friend.
Do we have him on Facebook?
Shit friend. Won't even say it once.
I don't think I have him on Facebook, which makes it hard. I'm not sure he's on Facebook. Yes, and thanks, Five. What is John's actual job? What is John's actual job to donate so much to community? Does he work for the Federal Reserve and can just part unlimited money? John, if it's your birthday, very happy birthday to you. You don't look a day over 24. I don't know how we actually wish you a proper happy birthday though. Like, I don't know what we do. Mr. the Grimnar, thank you for the gifted membership. You're a legend. 475. How do we actually make his birthday special?
By saying happy birthday.
Are you going to sing for him, Luce?
No, I've said it 4 times now. You need to say it. You can sing for him.
No, I've said
He's
happy
your
birthday.
best friend. Ed's my best friend.
John's my best friend.
I'll just sing to Ed. Poor guy.
Don't mean to bring the stranger a grinding hole. I mean, you haven't. I was just trying to work out how we actually wish John a happy birthday properly without just going, happy birthday, like that.
It's a sincere greeting. Have a happy birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday.
No, I don't feel like you meant it.
I don't know how. We'll do something for John specially. I'm not sure what yet. A Joe reach around. We'll get your best friend in the world, John, to do a little video for you. Where's Ben?
I've stopped hearing banging around and miscellaneous clangs. So I'm hoping he's just in bed.
It sounded a little bit like a workshop upstairs,
It did.
to be fair, for a brief moment.
All I was waiting to hear was the of the drill. Like, oh my god. There's actually something going on.
Hey, Mum, we've made bunk beds. So much room for activities. Send him Joe, that's the plan. I mean, you can have him for a week, it's fine. I'll pay for the flight.
Kai, I said it was my birthday and he mugged me off. Should have come to me, Kai.
When's it your birthday? When was it your birthday?
I would have sung to you, Kai, but no, you went to Liam. The chance has gone like dust in the wind.
When Hobby House opens, we'll hold some very special belated birthday presents. So there's fireworks outside.
Yeah.
Okay. Wear John masks for a whole battle report stream. I'm into it. We can do that. We can definitely do that. A Great Hall bait box in the shape of a Viking longhouse. What's a bait box? John isn't royalty. He is a fucking legend. He is a legend. He doesn't like it when we talk about it, but he is in fact a fucking legend. Arrange some fireworks at midnight for John's birthday. We've done that, actually. We knew it was John's birthday. So at midnight, John, there'll be fireworks.
All over the world.
All over the world. It's actually, because of the time difference, it goes on throughout the day.
Because we weren't entirely sure where you lived, you see. So we thought we'd just cover all the continents.
It's fucking hell. I hope she never watches this. I've got the best birthday present. My wife's been at her mum's for 4 days. My birthday's in 10 days' time, so what do I get? You'll find out in 10 days, Liam. I'm imagining the stream ending and you lot go upstairs and find the hobbits having constructed a rocket like Wallace and Gromit to see if the moon is made of Wensleydale cheese. I wouldn't put it past them, to be fair.
Yeah.
John has a birthday. I thought he just had a 2-week pre-order. A sandwich box. Would people take a Great Hall sandwich box? People have been wearing the Great Hall polo shirts to work.
they?
Asbo wore it to work the other day.
Ah.
Yep.
They do look quite smart.
They do look very smart.
Yeah.
One of the first things I'm going to try and do is get enough of them to warrant putting them on the web store. Although we need to get some. We'll have to. Should we get Joe in for a modelling day?
Jill's put, careful, John. Loose will get you up in front of a room full of people. I remember doing that to her last year.
Before we knew that Jill didn't like certain social situations. When Luce got Jill and Joe, who both don't like lots of attention in like person, in front of a room full of people at Element Games, and got the whole room full of people to sing them happy birthday.
Yes, I did. And then Leon went, Luce, can I just have a quick word? And I was there buzzing, like, they're so happy. And Leon went, Jill doesn't like lots of attention. And I went, what do you mean? She loves it. No, that's a grimace over there. She's not smiling. She's grimacing.
It was a grimace. 100%. Yeah. Amazing. Ed says I wore my Great Hall polo to work as well. Brilliant. Love it. They're very comfy.
Happy birthday, John. Party face.
Happy birthday, John, indeed. Thanks for the 50. Skippy, I love you. I don't know if this works. Thank you for the 50. Happy birthday to John. The cakes were amazing. Yeah. Brilliant. Don't know if you saw, but Zeronia from Twitch is in the chat again. He's a grey name. What, where? Where is the grey name?
Get that man.
Someone snipe that bastard. Someone snipe that. I can't. I've got it on top. No, I've got it on top chat. Whoops. Maybe that was why. Live chat.
Do I need another fact, or is 2 enough?
No, you need another fact.
YouTube takes 30% of this super chat. Of the 70% you get, please give 60% of it to John for his birthday, please. The other 10% is for an apple for your children to share, just like last year.
John, I owe you $6.
Carl put, I sank harder the more they squirmed.
I bet he did
So we
as
just
well,
had Carl going,
bastard.
Happy birthday!
Joanna Barber says, you're all amazing. All the very best for the new year. You too. Thank you so much. Skippy, thank you for the gifted as well. Exclamation mark, snipe him. We should do a snipe him thingy, actually. Skippy, thank you for the gifted as well. You're a legend. Amazing people. Could do a Great Hall branded hobby box. Would do with modifiable inlays, the bits box and paint. Yeah, I mean, I know people that work in like laser cut and DF and stuff like that. There's things we could potentially do there in the future. It's about seriousness though. It's about cost versus return. So if it costs me £25 to get something made and I can only sell it for £25, it's fucking pointless because I'll lose money because of taxes, etc. But if it costs me £10 to make and I can sell it for 20, once we take out the taxes, etc., then it becomes kind of more worth it, right? So, Stu, thank you for the gifted. Ozzy, thank you for the gifted. You people are incredible. We don't even know if he's got gifted turns on though. So, yes, and thanks for the 5. Now I'm even more confused. John has a wife and a Scrooge McDuck pile of money. How does that happen? I thought marriage took all of your money. It does in most of our circumstances, Yestin, yeah. What I think he is, I think he's secretly like the head of the mafia. And she doesn't know about that. She's unaware. What probably happens is they probably live in a really shitty house and she thinks they're poor. And he goes to work in his refuse collector uniform.
Smart.
But that's not actually what he does for a living, right? That's what I reckon. Demogorgon, thank you so much for the 10 gifted. You didn't get him.
It's when the bins get collected and he's still in bed and she goes, why aren't you at work?
Why isn't he at work?
Bless. Did you see him there, chat? He gave me the career laugh.
When she's in bed, well...
Bless him.
I was trying to read...
Oh, he's going to pay for that later.
I am as well.
Bless him.
When she says, why haven't the bins been collected? I know what you said.
Super secret project is super secret no longer, I see. Smiley face. Going to be a great new year.
We unveiled the website a while ago to people when GW fucked their website, Emil. We showcased the one that we've been working on. But I'm very confident that we'll be launching this year, so I don't feel I need to be quiet about it anymore. What I would really like is our incredible community to get behind super secret projects and start using it as best they can. Be patient with us as we go through teething issues and stock probably issues whilst we're brand new on the scene for GW. But I'm very comfortable and confident that it's going to be launched this year. Wasn't there something planned with Artist Opus? So there was, right? I absolutely had a plan to launch a branded Artist Opus brush set I have an Arctic Opus brush set, right? What I wanted to do is I wanted to take this brush set and I wanted to brand it with our channel logo and brand it on the inside with our channel logo. The problem is, okay, is I don't have breasts and I'm not on Instagram. If you have breasts and you're on Instagram, you'll get a whole Arctic Opus package for free, and you might even get a tour around the factory. But if you're a male and you have like 5,000 followers on Instagram and 30,000 YouTube subs, you don't get it for free. You have to pay for it yourself. That whole breast Instagram problem again. Just throwing it out there. Cosmo, thank you for the 5 gifted. I also liked, by the way, the knowing in the background. Yeah. Right, this is empty. I have a little bit left in this cup for 58 seconds time, where we're going to wish you an incredible Happy New Year. We're probably a bit late for you people because of the delay of the channel. But we will be wishing you guys a new year as it hits midnight here. Genuinely unbelievable. Close to 500 now. Let me update it for you. We are 7 away from 600 members on the stream, by the way.
OMGs.
Actually, painting can help too. Well, they don't bother, Carl, so why should I? I have moobs. That's the best review of Opus ever. True though, isn't it? 10 seconds. Are you ready, Luce?
I'm ready. Not for my fact, though.
4, 3, 2, 1. And there it is. I didn't know it would make that sound.
That's a nice sound.
Happy New Year, everybody. Thank you so much for your incredible support. I'm going to hang around for another 10 minutes whilst we wish each other a Happy New Year. But you guys are amazing.
Happy New Year all. All the very bests for 2024.
Oh my God, what's going on? Have you done this on purpose, you fuckers? What the fuck?
What?
They've gone mad. They were all waiting for New Year's and they've all gone mad. Thank you, Rimney, for the 50. Leaks, thank you for the 5. Right, I'm going to do a FaceTime with the fam from my sick bed. So Happy New Year to you all.
Aww.
Can't wait. He's in a hotel. He's got COVID. Can't wait to see you next year for the channel in 2024. Thank you. Big Brad Hit Gamer, thank you for the 5. Happy New Year, everyone. And here's the first bombardment of 2024. Bombardment. Amazing. Forge Father Brad, thank you for the 5 gifted. Buckshot, thank you for the 5 gifted. Drop the Dave, thank you for the 5 gifted. Koza, thank you for the 1. John McConnell, thank you for the 5 gifted. Demogorgon, thank you for the 10 gifted. Christopher Sankin, thank you for the 5. Happy New Year. Adrian, thank you for the 1 gifted. What the fuck? Stop that. Fucking madness. What's just happened? Happy New Year, everybody. You are the best community on YouTube.
We're the 3 best friends that anyone could have. We're the 3 best friends that anyone
I don't
could
dare
have.
put it on the thing again in case I copyright strike. Jax, thank you for the... Sorry, Jax, thank you for the 10 gifted. Oh my fucking God. We're not going to break this record ever.
Bombardment.
Bombardment.
Says Koza. I've had my hair up too tight today and now my follicles are
I
hard.
got achy follicles.
Oh, my follicles.
I don't know how we're ever going to beat this. Bane, thank you for the 5. Stop it. Stop it. Cheers, everybody. Happy New Year.
Thanks
You
for the
guys are
poo,
amazing.
Carl.
Thanks for the poo, Carl. You guys are incredible. Like, actually incredible. Plague of Shadows, thank you for the 5. Gareth Brown, thank you for the 1. Oh my fucking God. It's like Tim the Tapman levels, this.
Is it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Ah.
I feel like a big dick for a change.
What does he do? What's his name? Tin the Tat Man? Or Tat?
Tim,
Yeah.
the Tat Man,
Tat.
as in tattoo.
Oh.
Because he's covered in tattoos.
Oh.
Happy New Year from the UK.
You too, Amber. Thank you so much.
I thought he was tat as in he just had lots of tat around.
Alex Rolfe, thank you for the 5 gifted.
Order.
I can't wait to see where this gift is going to end. But like, bring the numbers, Eddie. Look what Luke brings.
Yeah. That
Yeah.
guy.
Kiana, thank you for the 5 gifted. Oh my fucking God. I want to see you add these to the tracker. Well, thankfully, John, YouTube does it for me. Brandon, thank you for the 5 gifted. Better than TTM by miles. Who's TTM?
Tim the Tap Man.
Oh, okay. I should have known that. Thank you.
Yeah.
Wow, guys, to keep the gift train rolling. 1,000 members or your all meat sack, says John Silver.
Happy New Year all.
Thank you so much, Cornet Ed, my best friend, for the Happy New Year all.
My best friend.
Thank you so much, Cornet Ed.
My.
Oh my God, Brandon, thank you for the 5. That means at the moment we are on. This is mad, by the way.
Mad skills.
That's where we got to, chat. Happy New Year to the Dempseys and crew and chat. Thanks for all keeping me sane-ish. You people are amazing, like absolutely amazing. Oh, I didn't hit start. Hang on. There you go. Oh, then Sarduka comes in and gives 10, so that's wrong straight away. 6. 7. Goal end date must be in the future. Oh, that's why it's failed. Because we're already on New Year's. Tony, thank you for the 5. Fucking hell, I can't keep up now. There you go. That's where we're at with members right now. Unreal. Unreal. I'm curious about all the totals for the stream. We've got a work cut out for next year. Well, I'll put you this way, right? Drop the Dave. You can see the members total right there, right? You can see how many new members we have. That's our previous record was 423. You've beat our record by over 250, which is unbelievable, by the way. That's mad, and they're still coming through. Thank you, Essen, for the gifted. John De Silva says 334 to go. Not going to happen, John, but thank you. That's our membership total. So I'm going to try and keep it updated so you can see. Now, the super chat total, I have a little thing in front of me.
Wouldn't it be 324?
Yes, but he's John, so you know. I have a super chat total, which normally under 100. So straight up, under £100, my super chat total on my YouTube tracker thing on my dashboard shows you it in pounds and pence. When it goes over 100, it stops showing you the pence and just shows you in pounds.
Okay.
At the moment, it's just showing you in the point something Ks for super chat totals.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Stop it. Think of a good pension plan. Put your money in there.
John De Silva said, Chat Liam's just no balls, all of us. I have no balls. There's no way that there's, what did you say, 323 now in the space of the next 5 minutes. Because I said 10 past. 5 minutes is all you've got anyway. I'm currently building my adults only website to pimp myself out over the next year so I could join in the fun. Obviously, don't. I mean, do. I'll pay. To keep things in perspective, Hellstorm barely gets 20 members of stream. Yeah, but Mikey's also a legend who's working super hard and we love him dearly. We need the first Luke fact of 2024. We did. That's what's gonna. That's what it's gonna be. That's why we need a new one because it's the first Luke fact.
Ooh, the pressure. Maybe mine's a bit too shit now.
Team Pippo, thank you for the gifted legend.
Let me have another peruse.
324. Amazing. Papa Paw Paw got gifted a membership. Amazing. Stanky, thank you for the 5 gifted. Some of these names I've not seen either way. Some of these names I've not seen either. Thank you, people.
Do you think perhaps you've drunk too much?
Just a whole bottle.
Just the one, actually.
Just the one bottle, actually. Exactly. It's like having a bottle of Stella, isn't it? It's fine. Thank you for the 5 gifted. Thank you.
Not.
That's 683. 683. Luce is frantically searching for an impressive fact.
I had one, and now you've all put the pressure on me, and now I don't know if my one's too shit.
Is it because it's the first one of 2024?
Yeah.
Well, think of it this way, Luce.
Whenever you start a sentence like that, it doesn't soothe me.
Well, think of it this way, right? If you start shit on the first fact, then you just get better and better and better. Low bar at the beginning. So they fucked me with this stream. They fucked me because they've set a super high bar that we're never going to match all year. John says Liam is standing entirely too sober now. So the problem is, John, is I can handle the drink. So actually, one whole bottle of mead is not actually a problem for us. Apart from it's an expensive problem, it's £30 a bottle, but it's only 14.5. It's fine. Jacob Hoy, thank you for the 5 gifted. How much to get you to shave your eyebrows? Not a penny. It won't count. It does no, not a thing. Never. Not going to happen. Fucking legends, all of you. Much love and success to everyone. Says Drop the Dave. You too, as well. Happy New Year, Mali I missed that. What does it say? Maligayang Bagong Tayon. What does that mean, Tony? Rimney, thank you for 5 gifted. What a fucking hero. Unbelievable. Maybe it was the bottle that you should drink one every stream and we'll always be like this. If I thought that you were going to do this every stream, I could afford to buy a bottle every stream. Don't you worry about that. Did you try the Christmas mead? I've sipped it. I haven't actually drank it properly yet. Can't Ed. But thank you so much. 688 means 8 is 693. Numbers and things and stuff. Luce, I don't want to pressure you, but it's 8 minutes past now.
No, that's no pressure. That's fine.
Mead is more of a wine than a spirit. Essentially, yeah, it's a honey wine basically, made with 100% raw honey, free from gluten, wheat, eggs, suitable for vegetarians. I'm sure they had loads of vegetarians in Viking times. Viking's Blood Mead is a dark fruit mead using pure concentrates which are added to the fermentation process. The fruit juices give it a smooth, deceptive, almost alcohol-free taste despite its percentage. This flavour has become a firm favourite with regulars and non-mead lovers alike. Be careful of the wobbly leg syndrome. You have been warned. Ingredients: water, honey, fruit juices from concentrate, blackcurrant, blackberry, blueberry, yeast nutrient. There you go. Fucking love this stuff. This is my almost kryptonite nowadays. This is it. I love it. It's incredible. Someone reimbursed Liam for his mead. Bree Rome, we got 2 UK gallons of Viking blood on and 5 UK gallons normal. Sounds amazing. Love all from Dave B, says Square Bases. What a hero. Scrivo. Oh, Scrivo, how's it going, man? You can handle it because you are like 8 foot tall, you bastard. Thanks, mate. Yes, Joe, thank you for 5 more gifted. Just go up by percentage going forward. By the way, it was Happy New Year in Tagalog, Filipino. Oh, amazing.
Happy New Year from Northern Ireland. I hope those are fireworks outside or it all kicking off. Memories from childhood. Smiley face. Luke saying bombardment in her accent is hilarious.
He likes you saying bombardment in your accent, Lise.
Bombardment.
Bombardment. Thank you for the gift to drop the Dave as well. 699 new members. We get them in ceramic bottles here. It's Lancashire Mead Company. I don't know if it is what you just said. The original meads were more akin to beer, but improvements to the yeast evolved into wine as its default. There are also mead spirits akin to whiskey. I didn't know that, but Corner Ed's the one that knows. My best friend.
My best friend.
It's 10 past. We're waiting for the Luke Factor 2024.
Well, you put pressure on me now. Now I don't think this whole book is shit. Nothing is good enough.
Just Jupiter, thank you for the gifted membership. 700 new members. Did you hear that, Lise?
700.
700 new members tonight.
Amazing.
Gluten-free, vegetarian. Damn, I can't have it then unless I blend a bacon sandwich into it. It's on the Viking shop. I'm ordering some now. This, honestly, this is one of the few. I like mead in general. I've drunk many of them. The Viking's Blood is soft drink-esque for me. I have to be clear, I have a very sweet tooth. I think one of the reasons why Luce doesn't like it is because it's very sweet as a drink in general. And I think you're not a fan of things too sweet at all, are you? I mean, chocolate obviously, but like as a drink anyway. So I think part of the reason is because it's so incredibly sweet. What I say to anyone who drinks it though, and I say this to everybody: if you buy this stuff, if you've never had this stuff before, pour a little bit in your cup, take a sip. Take a sip. All right, that sounds silly, of course. That's how you drink, Liam. But 3 sips. The first one, you're going to go, that's awful. The second one, you go, I'm not sure. The third one, you go, oh, actually, and then you'll be in. You'll be fine. It's amazing.
I don't think that's entirely true because my favourite rum is Sailor Jerry's.
Which is
super sweet.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
I don't think it is. Okay. I mean, maybe that's just a taste bud thing. Thank you so much, Adrian, for the gifted. Thank you, Quicksilver, for 5 more. 706 we're on now. But I think I was right to no balls them, John, to be fair. Should not be served warm. I refrigerate. So this is the other thing, right? This doesn't tell you to refrigerate it. I actually refrigerate this stuff personally, and I love it out of the fridge. You know. Not gonna beat this record until next New Year's stream. I'm okay with that, Keanu. You people have been far too generous. How far till 30k? It's right. Hang on, there. It's right there. Look. We didn't hit 30k. But I'm not going to complain about how the stream's gone. I'm impressed you didn't run out of grey shields to aim at with all the gifting you bunch of generous bar stewards, says Ozzy. Love me, it's great. Lucy's still searching for a fact.
No, I'm a good
I
enough.
wish I could spin the camera on her. She is frantically searching for a loose fact that is
now
suitable.
I'm going to have to use my really shit one because now none are good enough.
Have you tried Aquavit then? No, I haven't, no. Chilled mead is best. Love mead, it's great. I fucking adore the stuff. Chat plays on Thursday. I mean, it was gonna be chat plays on Thursday, but I don't want to milk you all. So maybe not. We were talking about this as a team like 2 days ago. Possibly. Do you want a chat plays? 1 in the chat if you want a chat plays on Thursday. 2 if you don't want a chat plays on Thursday. The current people down to play on Thursday are Drive, stream schedule 2024. Me and Eddie on maybe Joe and Eddie for chat plays. Let's switch this round actually. So currently Joe, Eddie for chat plays. That's what we've got down. Just so you're aware.
Hashtag smashing records. We will do it again. This is not a threat.
This is not a threat. I used to drink it years ago, and Battle Reenactment was sold in... Oh, that sounds nice. It was 29.3 before it started. I think you've cracked it. No, what are we about? No, this isn't members. This is subs, not members. Just to be aware. 30,000 members, fuck me. I'd have about 5 fucking... Well, I'd have about 10 members of staff by now if we had 30,000 members. This is just subs. Think about it. If we had 30,000 members paying £5 a month, it was 150 grand a month. I don't think I'd be thinking about taking one more person on at part-time. Okay? All the ones means that you really want to chat plays. There is a 2. Drew doesn't want to chat plays. Okay, so everyone wants to chat plays on. Oh, my mistake, sorry. If Eddie's on, then you have to set him the target of busting the new record. Bring the money. Good God, or Rick Rollins continue. Thank you, Drop Dead Dave, by the way. S-Brat, thank you for the gifted as well. That now puts us on the total, which I think we're going to finish on, of 707. You fucking heroes. Lucy's looking like she's picked a suitable fact for her first Luke fact for 2024. You don't look confident, babe.
It's going to have to do.
It's going to have to. It's just
It's going to have to do.
You get what you get, chat, quite frankly. After tonight's performance, you get what you get.
The bloodhound is the only animal whose evidence is admissible in an American court.
As in the dog?
Yeah.
The only animal whose evidence is admissible?
Yeah. Elephants never forget, so they're fine.
But what about... No, admissible means it's allowed.
Oh, okay.
So you can't take it... Like, it's not... Wow. I love the fact... I love the fact that you read that fact and you were like, they don't listen to bloodhounds, but they'll listen to everything else.
Everything
They'll
else.
quite happily listen to a slow worm, but they won't take evidence from a
They
bloodhound.
probably have a lot to say. They get scared of all the time. They're
That's
probably very
incredible.
friendly.
What about like drugs dogs though? Are they classed as bloodhounds?
No, because a bloodhound is a bloodhound. A husky is a husky. A Doberman is a Doberman.
But surely a drug dog would be admissible in court.
Is it a bloodhound?
Well, no.
Then no, get out.
If we believe that the fact book is in fact factual.
If it's not Fry, it's not QI.
Oh my god. Drug dogs aren't bloodhounds. So... But...
I know.
I think that's wrong then. Because I can't believe that a drug dog sniffing out drugs wouldn't be... I guess that's the possession.
Think about it, Liam. They're a drug dog. They're probably crazy addicted. Can't be trusted.
It's like Brian on that episode of Family Guy.
Crazy.
Off his nut on fucking coke. Easton, thank you for the 5. We did it, chat. Donated so much YouTube, made it over £1,000. Capitalism works. It's been... You people have been fucking insane. That statement doesn't include police dogs. There you go. Okay, so police dogs do count as well. So the fact isn't true.
Are they a bloodhound?
No. Well, Chris, who's in America, says that statement doesn't include police dogs. So it's not in fact true that only bloodhounds are admissible in court, because police dogs that aren't bloodhounds are animals where the evidence is admissible in court. Loose fact.
If it's not Fry.
If it's not Fry, it's not QI. Right, anyway. My kids are still awake. We may have left them upstairs playing, trying to webs and swings. Just throwing it out there, right? Fact is wrong, exactly. Mike Grundy, thank you for 10 gifted. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Somebody has said, Alex, Luce, would you have still chosen that Luke fact if you had understood it? Do we need to put a little comment on the stream about verbal abuse and how unwelcome it is?
It's amazing. Thank you so much, Nerd Story, for 5 more gifted as well. You fucking beautiful human beings. You have absolutely blown me away tonight in a quite unbelievable way as well. Thank you so much. Drug dogs are not considered to be 100% reliable, thus they are not admissible. Shut up, Cornet Ed. You can be our friend now. Anyway.
Yeah, be my friend. We're the 2 best friends.
Yeah, Harris versus MS evidence that bloodhound tracked defendant from site of crime is admissible only after proof that dogs were purebred and trained and reliable, and that track was made by a person. So I went away for a little bit. Did we reach 30k before midnight? We did. Look, I mean, we've done a decent number of members. If we added the total number of members that we received to the total number of subs that we have, then we would have in fact hit 30,000 subs. We didn't hit 30,000 subs. Your creds are already on the moon in their self-built rocket. Yeah, chopping cheese off. Hobby Collab, happy new year to you too. Happy new year to you too. I know it's not quite New Year over in California, Ross, just yet, but happy new year anyway. In 7 hours and 4
There it
minutes.
is, Carl. I was waiting for it.
Stu says that he's left you a message on Instagram,
I know.
which is great because Lucy's deleted it. Did you send it to my Instagram? Oh, someone tried to phone me. Who tried to phone me? Voicemail? Who's ringing people at midnight?
Well, it'll be family. Happy New Year.
Someone from Manchester, England. Anyway, it's not family. Yeah, I have a voice note for you in Northern Irish.
Yay!
Okay. Right. You are absolutely mental, by the way, you lot. I don't typically take praise and generosity well anyway. Tonight's different level. So from the bottom of my heart, I'm sure I speak for Luce as well, but she can say it because she's got a microphone. Thank you so much for everything this year. Tonight is the icing on what was actually 2023 a pretty incredible cake in the end. The recipe was a bit all over the place. There was shit mixed in that we didn't expect. People threw ingredients that we weren't planning for. The cake actually came out all right in the end, and I think we've had a good year. I think it's been a fun year on the whole. It's been a bit of an emotional roller coaster. It's been hard in places. It's been unpredictable. It's been unexpected, and it's been completely, what's the word I'm looking for?
Can we hurry up, please, so I can listen to that Irish man?
Fuck you, Liam. It's been a roller coaster, right? Put simply. We can't do this without you people. We wouldn't be here without you people, and I wouldn't be looking forward to the next 12 months without you people. So thank you so much. You're amazing. You're incredible. As of tomorrow, we go back into our normal routine. So tomorrow night we'll be live on Twitch hobbying. Tuesday onwards we'll be back on YouTube with games. Liam and Joe show comes back. Normal 40k show, normal 40k after dark. Okay. So tomorrow we go back into normal routine. I can't say thank you enough for the last year. If I tried to say thank you for the next year, we'd be here for the next 3 hours. Right? You're unbelievable. It's mad. It's humbling. I don't have words for it. I just don't. But we can't do it without you people, and to be able to do this because you lot believe in us so much, because you enjoy what we do so much, because you're so prepared to donate to us is it's a hell of an experience. So from me personally, massive thank you. I think Luce is always a bit blown away as well. Joe's definitely always blown away. The team are amazing and they just love doing it. You're incredible. But we're going to say goodnight. Happy New Year to everybody. If you're yet to celebrate it because you're in, for example, the US, then I hope you really enjoy your New Year celebrations. To everybody who hung out with us tonight, thank you so much. You're amazing. If you haven't already, make sure you smash all those magical buttons. We're over 450 likes on tonight's stream.
Am I still on my special effects thing?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. I mean, I could just leave it on if you want.
I thought it was.
No. Oh, also, longest non-gaming stream on the channel too now. I think probably, yeah absolutely. Record breaker in so many ways. You're amazing people. You're incredible humans. Huge pat on the back to you as chat. 2024 is here now. Oh, voice nearly went then. 2024 is here now. Let's smash it. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one.